House, תל אביב. For English, please dial 9. לקבלה, נא להקיש 1. שלום וברוכים הבאים לפלורנטין האוס. במידה ואתם מעוניינים להזמין חדר, אנו ממליצים לפנות לאתר הבית שלנו www.florentinhouse.com או לחילופין לרשום מייל בקשה לקבלה info. פלורנטין האוס.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
My English is very poor. I'm Scottish. I don't know. Do you speak English? Okay.
I do speak English, yes.
Do you speak Scottish? No.
No, but so far I understand you. So.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Tommy. How are you doing?
Fine, Tommy. How are you? My name is Yael.
Sorry, your name is?
My name is Yael.
Yael. That's a lovely
Yes.
name. I was visiting in the area, and I just wanted to know the availability of your hotel, and does it have a restaurant attached to it?
We don't have a restaurant now.
No.
It's
Okay.
just an hotel.
Okay, and your availability next week, is it free or?
And next week, in which date?
Well, later this week, from Friday to Monday.
Friday to Monday. So from the 16th?
Yeah, the 15th, yeah. No, the 9th, sorry, this Friday. This the 10th, sorry, the 9th.
This Friday?
Yeah.
9th till the 12th?
Yeah, the Monday, yeah.
Let's see. For how many people?
For 2.
For 2? Yes, I do have availability.
What was the cost per night in dollars? Have you
I
got
will
it?
tell you in a second. 1 second. Till the 12th. One second, I'm calculating.
No problem. Thank you. Take your time.
So it's $347
Per night, yeah?
per night. Yeah.
No problem at all. I'm just trying to calculate it back into, yeah, no problem at all. Sorry, I work in a few different currencies in my head, so I was just working it out on. Yeah, that sounds.
Okay.
That sounds.
If it's easier for you, you can order. If it's easier for you, like with the English and everything, you can order through Booking. It's quite the same price. I mean, if you have Genius, it's a bit cheaper anyway.
See, I'm from an older generation that prefers the more personal touch, the more professional. So, like my older children, they use the phone and they go on to it. But I think, you know what, so much is lost with new technology. The wonderful conversations that people used to have, you know, you could look
you can do it through the phone also. It's the same for me.
You know, the scenery that you can look at and to talk to people. Life is more important than just, you know, looking at a phone. Don't you agree? Yeah.
I agree.
I'm sorry to go on. I'm part of the old generation, so that's why I prefer to do it. I was passing through. It was for myself and a friend. I just wanted to find out. I mean, are you close to the local amenities? I was saying you've not got a restaurant. Is there quite good restaurants close by to yourself?
There are restaurants in the street. It's quite a busy area. It's like a very busy neighborhood. So you have quite some pubs and some restaurants around us. But not one belongs to the hotel.
Yeah. I'm from Irish background. I mean, I'm Scottish, but my Irish. Is there any kind of? I know it's a silly question, but because everywhere you go in the world, there's always an Irish bar. But I take it there's an Irish bar in Tel Aviv, is there?
Yeah, I think even two, maybe. We have quite a
disgraceful.
good beer thing happening in Tel Aviv. So
Sorry, say again. Sorry, good.
we have quite good beer pubs in Tel Aviv. Not specifically Irish, but
Yeah.
good beer pubs in Tel Aviv. And we have one Irish pub also.
Yeah. What's that called? What's the name of that?
I'm trying to remember one thing.
It's either be Murphy's or O'Connell's or Connell's.
One second, I will tell you the
listen,
name.
No, you don't have to bother. No, sorry. Oh, thank you. You're so nice.
Thank you. Temple Bar.
Sorry?
Temple Bar.
Oh, the Temple. I don't know if you've ever been to Dublin. There's an area in Dublin.
No, not yet.
You've not? Oh, no, you should. Lovely people, lovely atmosphere. If you like a kind of party atmosphere, type atmosphere, the Temple Bar area is a famous area, so that explains why it's called the Temple. Well, the Temple.
Why it's called the name? Okay.
Oh, the Temple Bar, obviously, yeah, Solomon's Temple as well. I understand it. That'd be a good name as well. But you say that's got Irish heritage. Is there much of an Irish contingent?
I don't know. I haven't been there, I have to say, so I don't know why it's called like this. But this is the Irish pub that we have. So.
Ah, yes. No, because I'm a football agent for the famous Glasgow Celtic, and we are scouting for new players. And I was in visiting, travelling through to visit a few football games in the region. Over the next few days, over the weekend, so that's why I was passing through. I don't know. Do you follow football? Know anything about football? About Glasgow Celtic? No.
I do not watch football. No.
No, because we've got a player from Israel, Elil Abada. He's been playing for Celtic for a few years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Football is not my thing.
So
I
understand. No, I'm one of the agents in Scottish football that helps do stuff like that. So. Yeah, no, I was passing through looking for the next Israeli football that Celtic can bring through, because obviously we've got great links in the area, Celtic have got a team that we sponsor just down the road from yourself, So we're looking to do that. But
okay, that seems nice.
Obviously with the terrible problems in the region just now, I mean, I'm just new just now, but I mean, I was looking at my Google map when I was looking. It's not too far. I mean, I've only flew in a couple of days ago. I'm staying with a friend just now, but it's not too far. I mean, how far is it away from Gaza? I know all the terrible stubble was there. Is it quite far away? Are we still 50 miles away or something?
It's a couple of hours driving.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quite far away.
I was worried about coming over because any rockets, and stuff coming over, and that's what I was worried about as well. My friends.
There were rockets in Tel Aviv. There are rockets everywhere in Tel Aviv now, in Israel.
Honestly?
In the north, in the south, almost all of Israel. There are rockets. If you are looking for rocket-free Tel Aviv, Israel is not your place now. We are at war.
I understand. My family from Belfast, and the war in Belfast between Britain and Ireland was for many years. And so all the bombing and problems there, it makes it an edge to the place. So I know what you're saying from yourself. I mean, it's been pretty bad then, I take it, yeah?
Tel Aviv is not bombed at the moment, but we don't know what will be. So I mean, we had a silent week, but I don't know. It's impossible to know how it will go.
Yeah, my friend said that it's been quite quiet for the last week. Yeah, he said it's been silent, but you don't know anything.
Yes, in Tel Aviv, but up north it's quite busy.
Yeah. My friend Duda, that's what he said. He said it's been okay. You should, but then he said you don't know. You could come across in something, but then I said to him, going to Belfast and going to places back in the 80s, 90s. Bombs were happening, stuff was happening, And if if you're going to die, you're going to die. You know, but we've got to. It's how we live our lives just now in this life. You know, be nice to people is a nice way. I try to do it. I thought, you know, try to be nice, and you get things nice happen to you. You know.
Yes, it's difficult times, but as you pointed out, you know it from Ireland, so I think it happens everywhere.
I know exactly. And if I wanted,
but for now it's quiet.
Yeah, if I wanted to have a few friends round, I mean the restaurant, the place, or the bar, the Temple Bar. But if I had a few friends visiting, would that be okay as well? Just if we had if we go out for a meal or a drink, if I bring back, it would only be like myself and my girlfriend plus maybe a couple of friends for a nightcap. Is that allowed? Because I know some restaurant, I keep calling restaurant because I'm still hungry. I'm looking for some food to eat as well this time of night. But because of the my couple of friends, if we go out partying and clubbing, we come back late tonight. Is it okay just to sit and chill, have a little drink for half an hour with my friends before they go back home to their place? Yeah.
What, you mean at the restaurant? At your room?
No, sorry, yeah. Like, if I go for a night out myself...
At your room in the hotel?
Yeah, if I come back with myself and my girlfriend, if we bring a couple of friends, is it okay for them to...
Yes, if it will be like
not to stay. Not to stay, just for half an hour.
If it will be like for an hour, an hour and so, and not that loudly because there are other people in here, sure, no problem.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm talking about late at night for me is about 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock latest, you know. I like to get
no problem.
I have to get an early start this weekend for a lot of the football, so I have to be up early. So when I say up partying late at night, I mean, you know, a shisha and a coffee, and
there shouldn't be any problem with that.
No problem. Listen, that's been brilliant. It's been lovely talking to you. Hopefully, maybe if I wanted to book it, do I just phone? What I have to do now, I just have to confirm. I've got your details on here. I'm going to go and check the area just to see how far were you away from the Irish, the Temple Bar place. Is it quite far away, or how?
It's not very far. It's like 10 minutes by cab.
By cab.
Yeah, or either 20. I think it's maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes by foot. Yeah. Something like that.
No problem. Listen, no problem at all. So, my name is Tommy. I know your name began by Y. Was your how do you pronounce it again? Sorry, your name?
My name, Yael. Y-A-E-L.
Yael.
Yes.
Sorry, that's a lovely name.
Yael. It's a gazelle. It's a mountain goat.
Sorry,
it's like the gazelle, the mountain goat. That's the name.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Is that Hebrew? Is that Hebrew? Yeah, is it Hebrew or?
Yael is Hebrew. Yes.
No problem at all. No problem. My family come from a kind of Christian background, so I'm learning new to different cultures and Judaism, Christianity, Buddhism, and all that. I've been a friend of many people from many parts of the world. The world is so big and yet small to visit different places, you know. But anyway.
Yeah. You know a lot of people when you travel.
So just to phone back to book it, then I can phone back,
you can phone back, and then we'll take your details, and then we'll book your room.
Okay. Do you prefer to do it over the phone? I mean, if I'm, or can I book it? But can I turn up and book it, or can I? Would be the better? I mean,
you can do it through. You can do it through a website. You can do it through booking. You can do it via phone. Whatever is comfortable for you.
No problem at all. Okay, we'll bring some friends along. Okay, no problem. Well, listen, take care then. You have a good night. God bless.
Thank you very much. Bye. Good night.
Take care. Bye-bye. Right, so we'll bring our friends from Gaza. We'll bring 1.6 million along there. I was going to drop it in there, but she was a bit nice. She was only a hotel worker. It would be much nicer to speak to someone in the illegal Zionist entities regime. If there's any assistance on that number, it would be nice. Nice to be nice. So we've got a couple of hotel rooms booked. We can get a few friends round, so we'll try and get 1.6 million. And then into a room. After all, it's their property that was stolen over the last 100 years. That was a call there to hotel there in Tel Aviv. I was trying earlier on there to get through to yeah, that one's shut. Now, what we could do then, here's another plan, right? We'll put a wee tunage on, we'll play that, here's a little, no, we'll not play that one. I can't get any tunes uploaded to it that was on there earlier on. Yeah, stupid click, what is that all about? What are we talking about when we've got this here? No, music stuff, folders, where's the folders? Desktop, my recordings, you don't open, location is not available, why is it not available? It was there. Right, so the only thing I've got is this one and that one. This one has got a few ruddy words in it. But since we're demonetised, deplatformed and debanked, it matters not a jot. It's from a good friend, James Perrell, who is my music producer, sound production guy, half kind of, from a long distance away. To my good friend James, here's a wee tune that he made up in collaborations with a guy called Tim over in the States. So we'll play this and I'll go and try and dig a wee number out. We'll try and get a taxi, how about that? Taxi in Tel Aviv to Gaza.
I'm in love with my life. I can't let a nigga pregnant. Hit him in his chest, but I'm moving like he pregnant. On the internet, got him dancing with the devil. Dig your own grave. I bring shovel. I can't trust a soul. I don't like my shadow in the belly of a starving nigga. You can't win the battle. I refuse to let them turn me to a victim for the critic. If it's smoke, then you won't want this. It's smoke, I gotta give it.
Right, I'm down. Right, we need a taxi here. Right, nothing going down there, no taxis. Let's see if we can get another one on the go. So you're in tune to Late Night Crackpot phoning the illegal zionist entity.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hi, can I have a, how you doing? Have I just woke you up out your bed there?
Yes, hello. How can I help?
Ken, can I book a taxi, please?
You can book online.
I don't do online. I'm of the old generation. I don't do online. Do you speak English or Scottish?
Only we do online.
Can I book a taxi, please?
You can book online.
I'm at the airport just now. I need a taxi. Do you have any taxis at the airport just at the moment? I pay
No.
I pay $1,000 if you can get someone to pick me up. I'm only going a short distance. Where did you go? Where did you hang up for? We want a taxi. Tic tac taxi. Tic tac. Tic tac toe. Tic tac taxis. What is going down here? Oh, I don't like that sound. Subscription. Earlier on, I tried to go on to get a subscription for Skype off Mr. Gates's company. It offered me a free call package to Israel and the Palestinian Authority. I didn't do it. I paid for my subscription to enable my worldwide European calling plans. And I went back to do the Palestine Authority, a legal zionist entity. And hey ho, away you go. No free package for the month. They took my money and they said, you know what, we've got another sucker. Right, and it's going down. I could have been phoning these. These are on mobile, so I don't have calls through to mobiles. Taxi truck. Where do we need? What's that, man? Quick taxi. Quick, answer the call, quick. Right, we'll see how quicker. New call. Right, so this is extracurricular activity. This is covered. We're just starting a live boat show coming up soon. We'll be doing phone calls out on behalf of George Galloway's campaign to get him elected. This is a key election. It's a key moment of the year with the election period coming up for the general election in both the UK and the US of A, and a plan, as I said, to do campaigning on behalf of Donald J. Trump for the elections. The lesser of all evils. There is no good, but you know what? I found out that Donald J. Trump is in fact a relative. His grandparents' side, up in Tong, up in the Isle of Lewis, I do believe, near Stornoway. Yes, indeed, my Uncle Donald. Donald, where's your trousers? The bull Donald and I are related somewhat. I don't know how close or far down the line, but I'm offering my services to the bull Donald J. After I've got this little software issues out the way and get the full campaign on for Georgie Boy to get into Parliament. How amazing would it be to get George into Parliament, for him to do it? The odds have tumbled. I would say he's got every chance now. Every chance. So if you're a crackpot out there and you want to lend your assistance indirectly through me, then join me on live shows where I will be calling out to Rochdale. And I've got a plan of action on the political side and how I want to take it. And I've got a few people on board close by with me assisting, but other assistance would be gladly appreciated on the technical side, on the admin, on the support. I mean, if you can just retweet, if you can spread the word, that is the most important thing. God willing, we'll be able to get on to Rumble, Twitter. As I say, I don't see much hope on my political stuff or anything at all on YouTube, having read the terms and conditions on there. What an absolute joke. I'll just stick to cooking food and talking non-anything, aye. You just can't talk about anything unless it's vacuous, airheaded pash. The world is absolutely joking. So it was like, so we've not got one here. We're trying Tel Aviv taxi, Ben Gurion taxi. I think I just woke that guy up. There we go. Taxi, Tel Aviv Airport. Here we go. Give me your number. Gives me your number. I want to talk to a taxi man. And yes, one of my former jobs, my profession was a taxi driver, a nocturnal chauffeur for the slightly inebriated. And here we go. We might have something. Kicking about Sucky Hall Street. George mentioned it earlier on. Hello, what this beeping is a bit weird there. This is going through a third intermediate party. Hello, Mr. Spyman. We want a taxi. We are the boats. We are the boats, we are the boats, we are the boats. That was a weird ring if ever I heard one. That was like Mossad, like quick taxi, service taxi. Here's another number. Let's see. Yes. So coverage week. We want a taxi. We want a lift to pick up. That was good. Louis Urbain taxi and tour. Louis taxi francophone. Français illegal zionist entity. Tell you in Glasgow, mine is free, absolutely freezing time here. Time to get the long johns and knickers on. I'm sat here in a t-shirt, I'm not even get a heater on. That's how hardy we are here. We don't need to. We can free. Right, come on. Right, we've got another one here. Right, this is all about trial and error. So what I used to do on the phone-ins for my football stuff, I would do shows, and I would dial different people and try to do kind of prank calls, not trying to, but just speaking to people and having a conversation. See where it takes us. See where we go. We're boat cruisers after all. We're heading down the ship of the Galilee to see what we will see. Come in, Zionist entity. Taxi. Taxi for a fanny. Taxi for the fanny on the tranny. Taxi for a tranny without a fanny.
Oh.
Hello? Was it yourself again? You just hang up. It's the same guy. It's all Kenny boy. Come on, man. Waking up in there. Waking up. Right, we can't get a taxi. We want to go from Tel Aviv to Hebron or Tel Aviv to Gaza. Any which way but loose. We'll go to Jenin. We'll go to the Jenin camp if they don't let us into Gaza. If it's too much dubbed up, too much problems, we'll go to Jenin. Prefer Gaza. Right. Do you know what? I'm actually freezing to death here. Before the boat sinks on the first ship of sailing, these are just test calls, by the way. These are just testing the software, testing the package. Feedback welcome. Feedback welcome. I'm just coming off my seat here. I'm just going to actually get a wee bit warmed up. I was going to do a half an hour, but you know what? Just getting into the swing of things here. Getting into the swing of things. So, sadly, my tunes, and that tune there, sorry for the the vulgarity of that tune there. That was for one of my friends. This is one of his older classics, one of the ones back in the day, interest-free money. One of the reasons, or a few reasons, but I would imagine that the two presidents were shot, Abraham Lincoln and President John F. Kennedy, both called for interest-free money. Abraham Lincoln was allowed to create the money at interest to fight the war, because even the the Wall Street greedy banksters knew at the time that they could not put the burden onto the nation at that time because it would be too erroneous for it to carry in its fledgling state. So they issued interest-free money. And when Abraham Lincoln saw just how good interest-free money would be for the people, that rug was pulled from under the people. From that point onwards, the greedy banksters consolidated up until 1913 in Jekyll Island, when they came together, the 12 families, 12 gangster families who took over the control of the bank supply in the US of A. And then within 30, 40 years after the Second World War, when they ousted the British Empire, Pax Americana, and then when Kennedy realised this has got out of control, this control of the banks, he passed an act shortly before he was shot, purely about interest-free money. So in dedication to those two presidents, the name of freedom, and for, well, another great American out there just now living it, and God bless you, brother, for being a journalist. When I set out to do it, I set out to be a citizen journalist, because the state of Scottish football, the journalists were having succulent lamb. There were succulent lamb feeders off the trough feeders off the tray of Sir David Murray, the person, a knight of the realm, who helped facilitate the crimes and misdemeanours and fraud at Glasgow Rangers. As I say, when I stepped into the breach there as a citizen journalist, so I step into the breach as a journalist. So Tucker Carlson, this is Tommy Chuck Tucker, the cheeky fucker, and I can't be saying that too much. I'm only allowed it maybe once a show, so you'll have to give us a bit of audience participation. And it's Tommy Tucker, the cheeky, from the official pirates of the BBC. That's not the real British bum cream, because we're here to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Interest-free money, James Perrell. Here we go. You can't whack a bit of cheesy rave, but here's something a wee bit better. I think, just got to test this, I think this has come up here. I think I've got, sorry, keep meaning to come close to the mic, keep close to the mic, keep it tight, keep it tight. Right, I think this has come up, see if we've got it on here.
What Malcolm X said when he got silenced by Elijah Muhammad was in fact true. America's chickens are coming home to roost. We took this country by terror away from the Sioux, the Apache, the Arawak, the Comanche, the Arapaho, the Navajo. Terrorism. We took Africans from their country to build our way of ease and kept them enslaved and living in fear. Terrorism. We bombed Grenada and killed innocent civilians, babies, non-military personnel. We bombed the black civilian community of Panama with stealth bombers and killed unarmed teenagers and toddlers, pregnant mothers and hard-working fathers. We bombed Gaddafi's home and killed his child. Blessed are they who bash your children head against the rock. We bombed Iraq. We killed unarmed civilians trying to make a living. We bombed the plant in Sudan to pay back for the attack on our embassy. Killed hundreds of hard-working people, mothers and fathers who left home to go that day, not knowing they'd never get back home. We bombed Hiroshima. We bombed Nagasaki. And we knew far more than the thousands in New York and the Pentagon. And we never batted an eye. Kids playing at the playground, mothers picking up children after school, civilians, not soldiers, people just trying to make it day by day. We have supported state terrorism against the Palestinians and the black South Africans, and now we are dead. Come on, because the South overseas and now brought back into our own front yards. America's chickens coming home to roost. Violence begets violence. Hatred begets hatred. And terrorism begets terrorism.
United States government is supporting it, and the American Congress and taxpayer are paying for it.
Without massive U.S. support, none of this can go on.
No other issue is treated in such a biased manner.
Because this is an issue of American foreign policy.
That is probably the reason why this stuff is simply censored out of the press.
The clip there at the end was the trailer for the film Occupation 101. You can get it on YouTube. And just getting used to my technology here. I found something. I do believe this was a call I made to Radio 5. I think I tried to get him to get George on the show. If it's the one here, I'm shooting blinded on it, but let's see what it's got.
That's cool. Hello, Tom.
Good evening. Thanks for letting me on. Hopefully you will give me a better time than you did the last time, 2 minutes before the news, before you spoke about 2 hours about girls' skirts. Well, I'm having a go at you, but if you give me a better time...
You're getting off to a good start, and yes, you are having a go at me, but that's all right.
Well, you deserve it after the last episode. You threw me in before the news. Come on. At least, thank you for at least allowing a view.
That's right. I threw you on before the news, of course. I now reinvent the wheel as to when the news comes on air. Anyway, get on with it.
You tell me you got on with it. Well, at least you've now got a pro, an anti-Ukrainian Nazi viewpoint on the air for the BBC. Because if you look what's happened for the last 8-9 years, you know, there's been Nazis. Stefan Banderas was about 70, 80 years ago. Was a Nazi sympathiser, and all these people walking about, torchlights, parades, and sympathy for Stefan Banderas. It's really, they were Nazis. They are Nazis of Ukrainians. So talk about today. Well then, you had an expert on earlier on saying how the Ukrainians are winning. Oh, really? Over 300,000 people killed, more, probably the same injured. You had Zelensky saying a few months ago, it's a shame all the Ukrainian men have left, too many have left. They've not got enough people there to fight. The war is over. So the stand down from the hot dog seller there, Putin's best friend, he has delivered a victory for Russia. There's nothing there. We were told to be back last year, the spring offensive, the summer offensive. There's no offensive. They were reduced to blowing up a dam. That's what they were reduced to doing. And yet people on the BBC, all your fancy experts, why do you bring somebody like George Galloway who can give an alternative viewpoint? It used to be here on about 20 years ago when the BBC was less about the full-scale propaganda of the British government, because that's all you brought tonight to us. Okay, you let me on, and now you're interjecting after just less than a couple of minutes because, let's take the whole running caller. You're winding people at me up. You're winding people at me up because
just being provocative for the sake of it.
No, you're being provocative for the sake of it, Steve. You put on the same people over and over, allow the likes of people who've got a different viewpoint, like mine, like George Galloway, to come on and speak and say, you know what Russia is doing, what Russia is doing is quite correct. What the West has done repeatedly, sending money, sending weapons to a dictatorship. They've done a coup d'etat. There was a democratic elected leader in Ukraine. You had people going in there from Biden, from Newland, from John McCain, people going in funding these Nazis, same as they did in the Nazis 70, 80 years ago, funding the Nazi states to destabilise the Russians. You've had people from Santos, all military experts, speaking in the exact same tone with the BBC propaganda, the government propaganda, and you know what? The Ukrainians have took one hell of a beating, and they deserved it. And this was a coup d'etat 100 years ago, and you know what happened on the last day? This was the Russians and his best pal, the hot dog seller, flushing out all the bad news, all the panty-wetters who were thinking, let's join the Brits and the Americans and coup d'etat Putin. Well, you know, Putin shoved it right up the cool and said, not on my watch.
Is there any chance of us having a conversation?
Well, please, Ben, what do you want me to do? Because I'm raging the way you and your show and your company always does a propaganda effort on behalf of a military junta of Britain and America that does coup d'etats to governments all over the world. Sick of it to the backbeat. And you people yourself have been backing it and doing this. You know, the reason why the country is in such a problem with the inflation is because people yourself say, everybody sit in the house, there's a pandemic on, sit in the house, and so the government put billions of billions, so the country's now facing escalating debt. People are now suffering in this country even more because of propagandists like you who back the government to the hill. We've destroyed pure Ukrainian people. I mean, we're not anything against the Ukrainian people, especially the people in the east of Ukraine who were Russian-speaking, who were treated abysmally, who were attacked. Where was the news from the BBC when the attack was on in Dnipro and Lugansk, when the Nazis, after the coup Maidan, went and started attacking innocent people? Where was the BBC propaganda there? Tell me. You're a disgrace.
Tom, thanks very much. Where is the BBC? We're here. We're reporting.
They're here and they're reporting absolute BS, flannel juice and gibberish. It comes back to me now vividly. If you could hear the rage spitting out my voice, that's because I was forced to listen to propagandist after propagandist. That was the Saturday after the so-called coup d'etat with Prigozhin. Yes, that's right, it comes back to me now. Hour after hour, expert after expert, replayed that Frank Gardner crackpot so many times over and over. It was a broken down record. Oh, we've got a coup d'etat, you get nothing. You've got nothing. We're going to hear Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin today. Where is he? Come on, Vladimir. Tucker Carlson, Vladimir. Get us dropped. Let's break the internet. I'm getting ahead of time. If the internet breaks and there's nothing, at least I've got a few calls I've done here as the last. The world is coming to an end and we need to hear Vladimir Vladimirovich to find out what is going on, to find out that the propaganda that America and Britain has done over these years has just been disgraceful. We need to hear it for the horse's mouth. Tucker Carlson, God bless him. Now, we need to take a wee break. I need to calm down to a riot here. This was an old advert. I'm just pulling stuff back here now that I managed to get my technology working. Not been listening to it. It's been a hard slog trying to get it going. Now I'm up and running. I'm having a wee bit of fun here. So forgive me if any technical issues. Hopefully she'll get it back when we do live. Now the reason why I say, so cover your own backside, the CYB coverage here, because there's a little loophole that if you just phone and talk to someone on a phone call and record it, it's kind of a bit of a, illegal. So to make it legal, if you do a live show, if you're an amateur satirist, professional one, try to be like me, then obviously being deplatformed and defunded and debanked, I've not got a hell's chance, but hey ho, God loves a trial. But yeah, anyway, listen, this is from a way back in the past, RPO.
the boxing. I actually had a premonition once as well.
Another classic there from my brother down south, James Perrell, the Mad Mank. God bless him. And yeah, conscription to the UK. What a joke. If anyone is a parent of anyone of the ages 18 to 30 to 40, look back in their history, you shouldn't be too hard. They must have an Irish, Lithuanian, any type of passport to get them to flock out of here. That would be my attitude anyway. I said that to my son the other day, you better get your Irish passport sorted, son. He said, I'll do it when the war starts. Right, son, the fecking war started. Hello, McFly. He's not really big political like myself. At least he doesn't let it out. Now, what I was going to do, I was going to change tact here. Since I'm getting in the swing, I was thinking of just doing a wee quick half hour. It's now elapsed into an hour, but it's still not satisfied me. I've dug a few of these wee old tunes out from back in the day when I would take a wee break in between calls. I would take requests as well for some tunes. And the live show that we do on this platform, then what I'm looking to do, you can get chats and looking to get people to help. Get me some numbers. If you're out in the States, if you listen to this, I'm looking to tie up with people in the key states in the election. I'm looking to tie up with Republicans to liaise with them, but also I'm looking for Democrats that I can quote-unquote prank call, have a good chat with them, see what comes out, see if we can get any gold nuggets on it, see if we can put something out there to help the old Donald live on air for your people, for the people out there, for you good people, for the good burgers all across the world. Thank you if you're listening in, wherever you are. If you're a friend of George, you're a friend of mine. And as I say, in the next 3 weeks, it's all about to try and get him elected into the Houses of Parliament. It's a noble cause. If he's going to be there speaking on behalf of not just the Palestinians, but the people of Rochdale. And if there's 26,000 Muslims there, then they'll get brothers and sisters in Palestine that their hearts, you don't have to be Muslim to be grieving. You can be Jewish, Christian, you can be Buddhist, whatever, but anybody with a heart, come on, if you've got a heart, it's not about religion. Well, in a way anyway, that's a side point, but no sidetrack me. It's just a travesty against humanity. I mean, one of the things I'm thinking of doing podcast is mental health, but try and give it a wee different slant. But if you look at the mental health of people in the world now, it can't be. I mean, this stuff is weighing heavily on my mind. The images you see, you can't unsee. Post-traumatic stress syndrome. I'm feeling it now. Every day, The last one there was it was a report on the British Brum Cream about the girl who was trapped in her car, and you've all seen it. I heard something else earlier on that someone had come out of it and said that even on Al Jazeera you're not seeing it all. So I was trying to phone the illegal Zionist entity. However, we'll do that a different way as well. If we can try and get some Zionist military puppets to answer for their crimes, that would be a nice wee call to get. Right, why does that come up, that one? Right, I was just trying to do a call. I was thinking of doing a wee call to America on a political campaign trail for Donald Trump. So, like I said, if people are able to furnish me with where to go to do research initially, if people are wanting to have a conversation with myself regarding it, I would like to build a kind of group tank thing, a group think, a mind think. I read a book many years ago, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. The first book I read prior to that was a book by Talk and Grow Rich, Ron Holland. Just take a wee swally of iron brew. Not really. A wee bit of diluted juice. And, right, there we go here. Murphy's Bar and Grill. Oh, Hawaii, that's why. I'm trying to phone Hawaii. Why am I... Right, I'm trying to phone an Irish bar in Hawaii, since I'll be up at this time. Where was I? I'm looking after my mother who's got Alzheimer's and cancer. She's fighting it well. At times I do believe the old Alzheimer's is seeping into my brain. So if I do go on a wander on a tangent and then forget to pick it back up, or I just go on a tangent, I will pick it back up later on. My brain will kick in. Why is this no escape? Right, so I've got the wrong code here. I'm putting it on here. Right, so this technology is right. See the old copy and paste. I mean, I'm trying to do it that way, and it's not doing it. So just let's copy and paste, because Google just isn't playing ball here, as they say, in Sucky My Boss Street. So the Glasgow vernacular, Sucky Hall Street, Sucky My Boss Street. Hopefully, hopefully the people across the world can understand a mad crackpot like myself. But this one, here we go. Growler, Hawaii. Hope there's no any growlers picking up the phone here. Some amount of growlers in Sucky Hall Street at the wrong time of night, I tell you.
Colin, how can I help you?
Hello! Is that...
Hi.
Hi, is that Growler?
Yes.
My name's Tommy. Are you the head Growler, or is your name Growler? Or is that just a bar theme Growler?
It's just the restaurant's name.
Ah, yes, no problem at all. Being from Glasgow, I'm quite au fait with quite a few growlers. That's a term for Glasgow for like munters, if you know what they are. Anyway.
Yeah, we do growlers. Do you trying to get them filled?
Was that, sorry?
Wait, say that again?
I tried to get the growlers filled.
Yeah, we can fill them.
See, in Glasgow, I've got the problem of the growlers no filling you in. You know, that's a problem. But yeah, I'll take a fill in with the growlers. How have you got any vacancies tonight? Have you any covers available?
No, you can come down whenever. There's no cover or anything. You're just trying to get the growlers filled, right?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm Scottish. I don't know. Do you speak Scottish, or is it just English? I'm having trouble.
No, just English. You're just trying to fill the growlers.
What, I don't understand what you mean. That fill the growlers. What do you mean? Sorry, my friend. Enlighten me.
I'm not sure. I know where you're coming from.
Sorry, Right, well, I'll explain where I'm coming from. I'm from Scotland. Have you heard of Scotland, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my name's Tommy. What was your name, sorry?
Josh.
Josh, nice to meet you, Josh. All the way from Scotland.
Nice to meet you.
I've came out to Hawaii.
Okay.
I've moved out to Hawaii. Now, I've lost my friend. I've had to book myself into a hotel. I'm new to the area, and I've got £20.
Yeah.
I'm just finding the best place to go for my 20 bangers, if you know what I mean. Now, that's an old huddleboard joke for all those in the in-house. But anyway, can I bring a whole load of friends along for a good old knees up to celebrate the Celtic win against the Hibs earlier on tonight?
Yeah? What time?
Say in the next couple of hours.
Sure.
Can you accommodate?
How many people?
22.
Ooh, that's going to be a little tough.
Have you got a couple of tables of 10
give
or
me
something?
one.
You can put together or something? Or
10 o'clock?
No, have you even a couple of tables? You don't have to be all sitting together, but just next to each other.
Yeah. You said 22 people?
Yeah, unless old Slugger O'Toole drops out, but he's drunk as a rule, so he might have fell by the wayside by the time we leave the old hootenannies, you know.
Yeah. Are you guys in Waikiki right now?
Was that?
Where are you staying?
As I say, I'm quite new to the area, my friend. I'm still getting acquainted, and since we arrived,
Are you in the city? The big by buildings?
No. Well, I was earlier on. I was earlier on, but now I'm a bit out my nut, if you know what I mean. You know, obviously being Scottish, as Prince Philip once said, the problem with the Scots is keeping them sober long enough to drive. You know. Anyway, enough of that racial scumbag. But listen, brother, what it was, right? I'm looking to do a political talk show in the future regarding my uncle Donald.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of Donald Trump. Well, I would just like you to do a show in your restaurant for the forthcoming election. I work for the BBC. That's your British bum cream back in the BBC. And we would like to come and do a show in your restaurant. We're able to pay quite a few £1,000. We'll put it on the BBC's tab and we'll have it covered. We'll have a good old rare old knees up when Donald gets elected. As I say, he's my uncle. I was planning coming through. Can I count your vote for Donald during the elections, Josh?
Yeah, I can.
Are you going to vote for Donald during the elections?
Yeah.
Please vote Donald Trump. He's a righteous dude. He can save the world from the nuclear annihilation that the crime family Biden is taking the world on. So I'm out to save the planet. Tucker Carlson's in Russia and I'm in Hawaii saving the planet. Josh, I can't hear myself think with the noise in the background. Are you in Wemsby or Bombay? Because I don't know where I'm. I says, I don't know if I'm Wemsby or Bombay, but it's too loud. Is this a Celtic bar? No, it must be a Rangers bar called Growlers. Anyway, Josh, Ike Ba, catch you later, brother.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm a little hard of hearing right now.
Vote Donald, vote Donald, vote Donald. Free Palestine. Vote Donald. Right, God bless, brother. Tune into Tucker.
Alrighty, thank you.
I'm Tommy Tucker. Tommy Tucker X. Tommy in Glasgow X. Tommy Tucker, the cheeky fucker. Right, God bless.
Nice to meet you.
And you, Joshy. Right. I couldn't hear myself thinking in the background there. Jeez, what was going on? Sounded a bit lively, like the good old days. So when I did my call to Francisco Sandaza, as I say, it's out there for you to listen to it. 22 minutes of sheer pain. It ended up costing the football club £1 million. The Rangers had to pay out the contract. They sacked him, put him through a tribunal, but he got his payday. The anniversary last year, he came out and said that it was the best thing that happened in his career. He went to Girona, who are flying at the top of La Liga, and in the season, when they got promoted for the first time, who was the top scorer? Francisco Sandaza. I made the front page news twice in a row within a year, but Mr. Sandaza, I was his agent, and I got him the flock out of there, and he achieved great things. So my point, what I was going to say as I went on to that mad tangent was, when he was agent, I was phoning out to the United States and I was making calls to the good old US of A, try to find my player a club in the MLS, but because it had made front page news, and I was genuinely trying to get him a club, but he opened his mouth too much, even for my expectations, landed on the front page news. I couldn't sign him up to Weemsby United, never mind Bombay United. Ended up actually going to play in India somewhere, and he did. He had a fantastic career. And when I look at Girona, that's first season. The only sad thing was he was looking forward to playing in La Liga. He commented saying, "Oh, those saddos back in Rangers. Now look where I'm playing in La Liga." Poor old San Francisco, Girona binned them. They played against Real Madrid that year, beat them 2-1, and they were singing Girona. History can be changed. History can be altered. People can step up to the mark. People can change things. That's why I'm jumping in George Galloway's, not bandwagon, but the boat taking him to Parliament. The mother of all talk shows will be in the mother of all parliaments. Rush to his aid. Rush to his help. Let us sail through the Sea of Galilee, up to the Mississippi, Missippi. Always had to spell that when we were younger. Right, so that was a growler. Too many. I might have known. You're never, ever, ever going to get anything decent through a growler. Right, the pint and cork. To be sure. Right, let's see what these southern softies have got. Where are they? The pint and cork. And we've not got it. To be sure. Sorry for my poor Irish accent, but my mother is from Ardoyne in Belfast. Hey, I've got this map here. There's the dog and duck. Oh, right. Right, I've tried to do that same way. Am I never going to learn my lesson? If I put a 1 here, maybe it'll come up. Oh, no, not at the end. At the bucking beginning. Right. Oh, for heaven's sake, do this right. See, there we go. Google, you just can't get a good Google interpreter. Or copier. Oh, come on to France here. Right, so we need to get things a lot better than this. But like I say, I will plan to do kind of little shows throughout the day. So my initial plan of action, especially in this first 3 weeks, is to find my feet, to find the calls, to go on a political campaign and just phoning out as where we can get directed, if whatever assistance you can provide, wherever my research can take me, wherever we take this journey on, wherever we phone, then let's do it. If you want to participate and help me, we're doing this for Georgie Boy. He calls me a legend. God bless him. Don't know why. I'm just a dafty in a kilt. Actually, I've not got a kilt. Oh, that. Here we go. We've got something. The dog and fuck. Sorry, duck. Fuck a duck. Hello.
Dog and duck, this is Jen.
Jen, this is Tommy. Hi. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm living the dream. I am living the dream. Chilling like a villain, but living the dream here in Hawaii. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Are you busy?
I'm doing great. Not so much.
How big a place is it? Could you handle 20 mad for it Randy Scott's up for a big party, no?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, could you handle 20 mad for it Randy Scott's out in a hen do? Because we're all a bit of the tranny type, if you know what I mean. So we're out for a party here, having a bit. We're out defrocking the main man when he gets married to his wifey, you know. So we're out in a party. Sorry, I do apologise. I talk a bit fast when I get excited. Can you understand?
Yeah.
I'm Scottish.
Okay, yeah, no, you're going to slow down for me, right? You said something about 20 people?
Yeah, are you busy enough to hold 20 tonight?
Yeah, what time?
In the next couple of hours. We're out. I've just pulled away to get a fly break now, but they're in the bar just couple of streets down the road in hotels, just chilling. But we're about to hit the tiles, so it was just to see if you were free enough if we could come down. We're nice Scotsmen. I don't know if you're acquainted with Scots people in your vicinity recently.
You want 20 seats in the next couple hours?
Yeah. We're all Irish Scottish. We'll keep it down to we're we're not of the bad persuasion, we're of the good persuasion, you know?
No, of course. No, that has nothing to do. Okay. Yeah, it's just me here, so you'll have to bear with me. But yeah, absolutely, come down.
Just you there? It sounds a busy bar there, Jen. Well,
come on down.
When I say 20, there's a few lightweights. Slugger of Tool, he's drunk as a rule, so he'll be falling to the first hurdle. Mick McCann, he's a leader of the ship, but he's going down like a lead balloon as well. So they'll probably, when I say 20, at best hope there'll be about 10 of us, you know. So
Tommy, it's okay. Yep, come on down. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Can I ask you one last thing, right?
Yeah.
My Uncle Donald, I'm out celebrating. My Uncle Donald, I don't know if you know him. Donald J. Trump. He comes from the same island of my granny, my great granny, Mary McLeod.
Are you fucking with me right now?
I'm not fucking with anybody. How dare you use that language, young lady, Jen?
Please.
I'm a good Christian.
All right.
But my Uncle Donald. So what we were doing here, I was also wanted to come.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go, honey. All right, yeah, come on down.
Donald Trump all the way. Are you fucking with me? Well, you sounded nice. I'm single, ready to mingle. That's terrible. I want to wind up here. We're having a party. I'm an amateur satirist. Dear me. He's a dirty, filthy, mucky gob. Right, that's her awful list. That's that hostility. Too violent for us. We're not of the Sevco variety. We're peaceful. We're peaceful. We're quiet. We're out with a chai latte and a croissant. We're in our bobos, tucked up, snuggling away with a cup of cocoa or a chai latte or whatever comes here, right? The Dog and Duck is just fucking Irish Rose Saloon. Oh my goodness, Irish Rose. Rose in Texas. All Points Bulletin. I've never meant to say to George, but Rose in Texas. Where art thou, Rose? Anybody get Rose's number? Where's Rose in Texas? Come in, Rose, where art thou? What a beautiful call, what a beautiful person. And that was, she is. Amazing, absolutely amazing. I love it when George plays it. Here we go, right. Irish Rose, to Rose, we dedicate this to Rose. Here we go.
Thanks for calling Irish Rose Saloon. How can I help you?
Aloha! Hi, is that Rose?
Hello?
Hi, it's Tommy in Glasgow. How you doing? Tommy Tucker.
Tommy who?
I'm Tommy Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
Half cousin to Tucker Carlson, nephew of the great Donald J. Trump. I'm from the Isle of Lewis, Tong, and we're out on a party with 10 Scottish guys. We're just wondering if you've got any free space in there at the place tonight.
Okay, you just want to leave a message for the owner. He'll be back later this evening.
Well, I was wanted to pop along for a couple of chai lattes and whatever the rest of the lads were.
There's no rooms, and we don't usually take reservations unless you're buying out the whole bar.
Oh no! I just wanted to come along and have a few drinks in the alcohol bar. We're Scottish, so we do like a drink, just not myself. I don't partake at the moment. But yeah, a few people, we're in town. We're just celebrating.
And we have live music at 9 p.m. Okay. I'll be right with you. Do you know what you like? I'm sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
Are you on your own?
Yes,
Listen,
we are open, and we're due last call at 1:30. Okay.
1:30.
Have a great day.
Listen, hope to see you soon. And if I don't vote Donald J. Trump, you hung up. You daft, are you? What's that all about? I didn't even get it. Hello, you there? She's gone. Click away. Oh, I heard that there. Ferguson's Irish pub. Right. I don't know why I chose Hawaii. Oh, because they're on an afternoon. Why are we sitting in Hawaii? Let's go to New York. I've been there before with my phone campaign. I've been there. Right, we want to go to political Ohio. We want to go to the key. Oh my goodness, look at this. Evil bastard in front of me. Listen to him. Who's this?
Hamas, for its part, said that unlike Israel, they had taken a positive
I've entered up for a news bulletin.
Proposal.
Netanyahu and his government are seeking to continue to mislead the public opinion in Israel and to prolong its aggression despite the losses they're sustaining in personnel and equipment.
With the attempts to halt the war seemingly at a standstill, one significant point of contention continues to
Right, I need to sorry for the language. I need to apologise for my filthy, mucky language. This is just a trial. And also I do apologise for anyone out there. I will try to keep it slow and concise that you can hear clearly. When we're phoning bars like this late at night, then obviously you've got a lot of background noise and that might make it hard. But we're just doing a wee fun political campaign. Make sure the call subscriptions are all working clearly. So we've got through to the illegal Zionist entity. We've got through to Rochdale, which is the most important one for the next 3 weeks. And I'm thinking, yes, places where we can get George assistance from businesses in Rochdale. I'm thinking places where we can contact to see what support they can offer. It's all about a collected effort. It's about finding out, first of all, are they politically minded? What way are they going? Are they able to offer any assistance? If so, what assistance? The first bit of assistance is necessary. How many people, if you're agreeing with George straight away, how many people are you going to bring on board and make sure it's voted? You do know the need for this is clear. This has to be a message sent to the British establishment, not on our name, not on our watch, and sort this feckin' mess the country is in. Sort all the problems, get someone in who's got a voice for the people, a proven visionary who has spoken of many things that have happened in Iraq. He's spoken about them and he's foreseen what happened and told the problems that would come. And yet people at the time, he was allowed on those platforms of the BBC at the time, he was allowed to speak it. Now he doesn't even get a word in. This is how evil, horrible this new system is. I sat there the last few days, not worrying, but thinking of the consequences of me coming back and doing what I'm proposing to do. Because before it was just fun stuff on the football stuff, contacting stuff on that. Now on the political, yeah, I'm a favour of the political. I'll go toe-to-toe with anybody. And I want to go toe-to-toe with anybody peacefully, in a nice manner, and finding out the truth from whoever it is I'm talking to. And obviously we've been going on the campaign trail, then to try and propagandise the message that, you know what, there's a new show in town, there's a new sheriff, it's time to get Mr. Iron Brew Can to deep fry the haggis in the Mars Bar and every other place in Rochdale. The Scottish invasion is coming. Got a wee bit of background noise there by the chair. Pint and jigger. Pint and jigger. Right, so when I press that onto call, why is it not fully... So the problem I've got there, Google, it did do it the last time I was using it in my pre-trial 6 months ago. You'd press it and then it would call and it would go on to it, but it doesn't seem to be taking the number, unless I'm reading it wrong. It's not got a number to see, if that's the same one. Let's see as we do it. So, planning in the future, it was, in the future to do all these shows and then to cover our bases. A lot of calls will be like this, a lot of shows will be like this, me filled in, talking flannel juice and gibberish, while I try and get a little nugget to hear them talk. But then in the future, once we get a good few calls in the bank, doing a live show in the back of George's, either a Wednesday or a Sunday or both, God willing, and having a guest speaker on, having someone with a bit of knowledge and insight. As I said, I specified in doing long-form interviews before Joe Rogan started, while he was still in his kilt and tammies, flitting about the MME ring. Then, I did long-form with the best of them. So I would welcome it to chat. I would chat for hours with the other legend, Norma. God bless me, Norma. I could talk for hours. I would want to know everything about that wee woman. What a beautiful person when you hear her talking. Love to get in for a wee chat with Norma. Oh, the bulging. Erebos. Oh my goodness. Simon. Oh, where art thou? Where art they? Come have a chat with this mad crackpot. Let us find out about you. Let's find the inner stuff. let me conduct a forensic chat on what makes you tick, how you got to this stage in your life, why you give the viewpoints. Like the bold Simon, he's so educated and well versed in so many subjects. It'd be good to open up on him, for him to open up, me to open up for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, chewing the cud, finding out where he comes from, doing the analysis of the political situation. But it's good to find out more about a person. That's what a long form interview, when you watch Joe Rogan, just sat there chewing the cud. Sometimes he sat there with a big cigar, sucking on tequila or whiskey or whatever, or puffing a big joint, sat there chilling with his guests. At the moment, I won't be able to do videos, but if I was to get some help and further backing and I can move away from my daytime trade, then yeah, possibly I could put some videos out there. I say my daytime trade, unless I'm out of Glasgow, I don't think I could put my face on anywhere. So until I depart these shores, until it becomes a Tommy in Glasgow, instead of Tommy in Glasgow, Tommy in Gaza, which is an aim of mine to hopefully, God willing, get there. I was going to speak to that last when I was on the phone to the Zionist entity about getting aid shipments sent. I want to speak to a restaurant, see if we can get some croissants and tea and food sent 2 hours down the road, 2 hours from Tel Aviv to Gaza. All that suffering. She was worrying about a couple of fecking rockets. Fecking rocket. Because she was a lady and she seemed nice. Didn't want to... Basically want a mad, rude-ass soldier from the... whatever division of the IAF, the Israeli Task Force. Evil. Just, I don't even want to go into say it because it just hurts. It hurts too much. Thinking about it, seeing it. And yeah, I'm feeling a bit of release. Instead of watching that, I've turned my computer off, my other laptop there, but I've got one with Press TV normally, and I'm sitting here with the one with Al Jazeera. It's criminal, heartbreaking. Anyway, just try and lighten the mood here a wee second. Not that I want to really, but hey ho, we're on a mission.
Ruby Tuesday Windward.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sorry.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Hi, I'm Tommy. What was your name, sorry?
Royce.
Royce, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'd just like to book a couple of tables for tonight. Have you got any availability?
Yeah, gotta be 10 or more for reservations, though.
Sorry?
10 or more for reservations.
Yeah, we're out with a crew. There's about 15 of us. That's not a problem.
15, what time?
About a couple hours.
6 o'clock, 6:30.
Yeah, go for 6:30.
Yeah.
What sort of food fare and menu? What sort of beverages, food have you got? We've got a wide eclectic mix. We're Irish, Scots, so we're out for a party. Yeah, myself, I just like a old chai latte or coffee. You know, what sort of beverage have you got on offer, my friend? Food-wise, also.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of that.
Oh my God! You don't speak Scottish, no?
The accent is really hard to...
What I was saying is, we're mad, hungry, Irish, Scottish savages. We've took our kilts off.
Okay.
We've took our kilts off at the airport. We've now got our shorts and sombreros and Hawaiian t-shirts, and we would like to come in. Now I'm a podcast host in the UK. I work for the BBC. Have you heard of the BBC?
Okay.
Have you heard of the BBC?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
I'm a world famous broadcaster for the BBC, the British bum cream. Why are you laughing, Royce? Why are you laughing there?
I know it doesn't stand for that.
Sorry?
I know, what was your question?
I'm the nephew of Donald J. Trump. My auntie was Mary MacLeod, who came from the Isle of Lewis, from Tong Yabas, yeah? And I'm on a party with some of my uncles and friends. Uncle Jerry, wee Tammy, Slugger O'Toole, he's drunk as a rule, you'll no be seeing him. The skipper Mick McCann for the banks of the band. We're all kicking about town. We're all frequenting the local distilleries. Do you provide coffee and beverages and a bit of food to whetten our appetites, my dear brother? Can you hear my poor English accent?
We got drinks, we got alcohol, we got coffee.
Do you do a chai latte?
We got ice. We don't.
No chai latte?
Green tea.
Green tea?
Earl Grey and chamomile.
Do you do Palestinian tea?
We don't know.
No, free Palestine is what I say all the time. Anyway, can I? While we come through, I was looking to visit your place because I'm doing a tour in the fall, and I want to judge your restaurant because we want to bring the BBC podcast, the British Bum Cream podcast, into an establishment on the night of the election when my Uncle Donald gets elected to be president. Will you be joining us in a celebration? Or will your bar be available for us to come in? Or is it a Democrat-only type bar?
So you want to set up your podcast here?
Yes, I'm looking to do that in the future. Is that a possibility, my friend?
I'd push you on with the manager for that. I have no idea if you could do that.
Is the manager available at any point? Have you got their name?
Yeah, give me one moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give me one moment.
Yeah. See where it takes us. Hello? Hi. We'll just wait here for a wee second.
Hello, this is Terry speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Terry. This is Tommy speaking. How are you doing?
Oh, very good. How can I help you?
Very nice to speak to you. I'm Scottish-Irish. Can you understand? Do you speak Irish or Scottish, or is it just English?
I just speak English.
Can you understand me okay? That's the main thing.
I'm doing okay understanding you. So what is it that you needed?
I'm with a few friends in the island. We're over visiting. We're on a bit of a stag party. We were just looking to come in and frequent your place. So I spoke to, by the way, the member of staff who passed me to you was a wonderful gentleman, and a credit to your establishment. If you can give him a pay rise, and I'll be sure to come in to give him a tip later on. But anyway, I digress.
Okay.
I work for the BBC, Terry's, and I'm here as part of an expedition force because we're coming back over in the fall to cover the election, your election with Donald Trump and the Biden crime family stuff, that's happening. And we would like to host a podcast, but we want to find a place where we can go. So I'm on a recce. It just happens to coincide with... It just happens to coalesce with my friend's party. He's getting married next week, so we're just over for a bit of a soiree. So we're a bit ravenous, Scott. So I was just phoning ahead. I spoke to your colleagues, so we're going to come along. But I just wanted to know, in the future, would your place be available to do possibly a live show podcast for the people of the UK who are attuned to politics, just to get a feel of the street in America and Hawaii in particular,
Okay. That one there would have to be approved by our upper management.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you could maybe email some information?
Yeah. Certainly I can. Have you got their email?
Yes.
And she's hung up. Ah, there you go. What happened there? Didn't we should phone back? Of course we should. Hey, we paid for our subs, so we might as well. Oh, oops.
Hello, Ruby Tuesday Windward. Terry speaking. How can I help
you?
Oh,
Terry, hi. We got cut off there. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Was that your end?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, you were going to give us an email. I was waiting for an email there. Sorry.
Yes.
Do you think they will be amenable to it? First of all, I mean, is there much point to go down that road? Do you reckon, or do you think?
Well, I guess I'm not quite sure how you guys are planning to do this kind of a setup. So we've never had a podcast done in our restaurant before that I know of.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure if you're needing anything specific from my staff or if you're just needing a space to...
Yeah, just a table. Just a table.
You know...
Just a table in the corner.
Okay, and then, of course, is this where you're just having a chat with someone, then you're going to be in here for like 3 hours, or...
No. Just no. It'll be myself and two others, just three people, and the equipment it's not video, so it's all done audio. So the equipment you could put it in a small lady's handbag, as we say over here. So something very small, a backpack, a rucksack. Not too much equipment is needed on our end. We've got it down to a fine tea. So, but what it was to get people. I mean, I'm Irish and my friends are Irish. Is this more of a bar or is it a restaurant, Terry?
We are a restaurant.
Not a bar, no. It's more a restaurant, yeah?
We have a bar in our restaurant, but we are a restaurant.
Yeah. No, understand. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm coming along later with a few drunk. I'll be the only sober one there, but unless they spike my drink unless they spike my next coffee with a tequila, I should remain the only sober one because I'm out here in business. Well, they're on a thing. I'm coming back, as I say, because I've got a personal interest. My uncle was a former president. His mum came from the same island as my granny. Mary McLeod, I don't know if you know him, Donald J. Trump, obviously you do know him, but he was my uncle, and so I'm on the campaign trail for my Uncle Donald to say, just vote Donald if you weren't going already.
Okay, so
but anyway,
like I said...
I digress. Sorry, what did you say, sorry?
No, I said there's something that would have to...
She's hung up, she's not interested, you're struck off the list. Restaurant's no good. Is that place? Oh, it was Ruby Tuesday. What happened to the Bevy? Oh, there's a place called Bevy there. Oh, it's closed. Oh, they're part-time drinkers there. Hey, why are we dealing with Hawaii? We need a swing state. We need to swing it with the swingers. Right. Ohio. I heard there's big-time swing states there. They're all swinging it there. Ohio. Oh, come on. This is a travesty. But how can we get it? I can't do it there, Ohio. So I need to keep it on the same. I need to check, is that clicking come through? Dublin, Ohio pub off. McGinty's Irish. Rome, McGinty's. I think I've phoned this man before in my previous existence, you know that? Right, so we'll learn a lesson. Don't use Google to copy. Do the old fast slow way. Have some patience here, Thomas. Don't be a John Thomas and learn. So this is the boat's trial. This is the boat's launching a couple of vessels before we set sail with a full flotilla. So if you want to join this flotilla, we leave from the shores of the Clyde near Sucky Street, that's Sucky Hall Street. The pirates of Glasgow will leave on the flotilla. We'll pick any stragglers, homeless, immigrants, anybody who's came to the country. If they want to go back the other way, they've seen enough, then let's go and jump a dinghy. Let's get the boats out of here. Let's get the flock out of here, as the shepherds said to the sheep, and let's get the boats out of here. But before we do that, before we set sail for the Sea of Galilee and Gaza, before I can call myself Tommy in Glasgow, we've got a mission to fulfil. Or a mission from God. I'm no the Blues Brothers, I'm the Green Brothers. I'm one of the Green Brothers. The Green Brigade. God bless the Green Brigade. Solid. That was the name I wanted to say. What was that team? I wanted to throw that one in. The Celtic Antifa. The Celtic. Oh, where's the Celtic? I forgot the name of it. God bless the Green Brigade. God bless the charity. And the team they set up. It's in a camp in Gaza. Right, here we go.
This is
Hello? 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 Are you there? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, let's try again. Hello. Hi. Is that McGinty's?
Yes. How can I help you?
Is Ginty McGinty in? Or is it just McGinty's? Is it?
It's just McGinty's. Yes.
Yeah, there's a Ginty McGinty's in Glasgow. I'm Tommy in Glasgow, now known as Tommy Tucker, the cheeky whatever rhymed with that. But
Okay.
distant relation to Tucker Carlson, but definite relation to my Auntie Mary, whose son came over, my Uncle Don, the big Don Curly Wurly. But what it was, I'm in the area. I work for the BBC, the British Bum Cream. As I say, my name's Tommy, sorry. What was your name?
Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you, Mike.
I own McGinty's, but I'm not a McGinty.
What are you?
I'm just I bought it as an Irish pub here in the United States, but I'm not Irish.
You're not Irish?
Nope, not Irish.
What's going down then, brother? You fell in love with an Irish woman? I take it. She was called McGinty.
Well, hey, I'm out shop. All right. Oh, hey, I'll let you go. I'm out doing stuff. Thank you.
No, listen, brother, I need your help and assistance. Oh, come on. You know Irish, he's got an Irish pub in Rome, Ohio. Feckin' heckin'. Right, what happened with that one? Right. He's not, I wanted a chat with that boy, but he's outside. Right, McGinty's Irish pub Rome. We'll come back to that. If somebody wants to put a post there. Right, as I say, my memory is dilapidating as we speak. If I go on tangents and I don't come back to the point I was making, phone my doctor. Or as George says, nurse, call me nurse. Right, here we go.
Thank you for calling PJ McIntyre.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, hi. My name's Tommy. What's your name?
Katie.
Nice to meet you, Katie. I was in the area and I was looking to come along with a few of my Irish-Scottish friends for a little drink and a chai latte. Are you available to take bookings, and do you offer food and what beverages?
We have a full bar and we offer food until 10.
No problem. Sorry, I'm very busy. Are you quite busy tonight?
I'm sorry?
Are you very busy tonight?
I still can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you busy tonight?
We're steady, not crazy busy.
No problem. There's about 10 of the lads were over from Ireland on a stag party. Slugger O'Toole's drunk as a rule, so we'll not be bringing him, but about 10 of us will be coming. Will you be able to help us all out then, yeah? Get a bit of food, a bit of nosh?
One moment.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Right, we need to up the ante. We need to get some political calls here, but we're on a bit of a...
PJ McIntyre.
How may I help you?
Hello, I'm Tommy. What's your name?
Rosie.
Rosie. Nice to speak to you, Rose. Finally get to speak to a Rose, my Aunt Rose, and the Rose in Texas that I spoke many years ago. But how are you doing tonight? You okay? Are you busy?
Yeah, I mean, there's a decent crowd in here.
Can you understand my Scottish accent?
Yes.
Okay. I'm from the BBC. I don't know if you heard of the BBC.
Yes.
I'm part of the British Bum Cream back in the UK. It's well known as the British Bum Cream. We are here as a broadcaster, and we're looking to do a podcast in a bar in the run-up to the election in November. Now, tonight I was out with a few friends, and we were just wanting to come along and have a few drinks and a chai latte and a croissant, whatever you've got your menu. But I wanted to find out, would your place be available to do a podcast on the night of the election in November?
So I would have to take a message and leave it with Doug. He's our GM, and he can let you know.
Doug?
Doug, yes.
Yeah. Is he available tomorrow at all?
Do what?
Will he be available tomorrow?
Yes, he'll be here tomorrow anytime after 6 o'clock if you want to stop in and talk in person, or you can call.
Yeah, no problem at all. As I say, I was working for the BBC, but that was my personal side. My auntie came from Scotland, my Auntie Mary MacLeod. I don't know if you know her.
I do not.
Well, you do know her son. He was called Donald J. Trump, the last president of the United States, and hopefully the next person. So what I was wanting to do was to come along to your bar on the night of the election and do a show and have a party with all the rest of the Trump fans. Is your place a place where many Trump fans come, or are they all for the Biden crime family?
I can take a message. You can talk more to Doug about it if you'd like. We're just kind of busy right now, and it's something he has to handle, so I can take down your name and number if you'd like.
Tommy Tucker, the cheeky fucker. Sorry for the language, but that's my nickname, being here in Glasgow. I should leave that blank for you to fill in. You probably don't understand my Scottish accent with the noise in the background, can you?
I'm sorry?
I know, I knew that. It's cool. Listen, I'll phone Doug tomorrow. You take care, have a good night. You get back to pulling whatever you're pulling.
Okay, yeah, if you just want to stop up tomorrow anytime after 6.
Listen, it's been a pleasure. You've got a wonderful accent, by the way, and you've got a nice bubbly personality. Hopefully I'll come along and see you later. Maybe buy a drink then later, but it's been a pleasure talking to you. You take care.
Yeah, you as well. Have a good night.
Bye now. Hopefully see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, it depends. If Slugger O'Toole managed to get out of his drunken comatose state, we'll probably end up playing dominoes and tiddlywinks as usual. Right, as long as I've got a chai latte, I'm happy. Right, now we're talking about chai lattes. In case one of my old brothers is out there listening at some point when, obviously this is, where are we going here? Where did it go to? Oh, well, my tunage, where did they go to? Have I closed it? I've lost it. Oh no, it's there. There we go. Right, so I used to play this. A little Irish medley about a massacre by the Brits. Sound familiar? I could have pulled one of many tunes, but this was one of the tunes back in the day that I played over and over. And oh my goodness, I've been on here for an hour and 45. What the heck am I doing? Right, I started 20. I said I would do an hour show, ended up doing another 30, and now I'm stuck here talking to dafties in a bar. But I'm just building myself up. So it's up to you, good people. Help fill my inbox, help fill my messages, fill me up with numbers. Show me where to go. Lead the boat. Suppose you can, since I've christened it, or whatever I've done to it, I've peed up the back wall, that it's now called the boats, I'm looking for a proper name in it, but the flotilla will set sail. fully, under full live shows, under guests, with experts, with anyone who wants to participate. Initially, these first few weeks, sorry for the technical difficulties, hopefully I get it sorted out. We just run what we've got, we speak to who we speak, and as you hear, hopefully my style, it can entice people into a conversation. I'm getting warmed back up, talking to these people back on the phone, once we get the technology there. Guidance, I've been thinking about a Mackie DLZ or the other one that's out there, but I heard Mackie get took in with that other one that's out there, but I forget the name, the Roadcaster. What one should I go for? Just now, I just want to know, does it sound good? Is it coming through clear? Any ideas on where to go with the calls? People to contact? I'm going to crack on with more research when I finish this show. It's 2:30 at night. I'm going to be putting this out. Normally, I'm conscious that people are there, I'm getting feedback. In a way, it's probably good that I've not got that distraction there looking into that. But then sometimes in the old times when people would just post a number, it would go from place to place, we would call wherever. I really need to start these shows a lot earlier in the day if I'm going to do political shows, especially to the UK, and that is what I shall be doing. And more reasonable hours. So look out for more shows. And the way to cover my backside, as I say, is I found a little loophole. I'm about to play Skibbereen. I'm sorry I'm on a tangent. But I found a little loophole that you can put calls that are made to other people out as if it's part of a live show. So, stops me from getting any legal problems, entanglements. Probably get enough anyway. Right, here we go. Skibbereen. We're back. Sorry for the wee background fiddling about with my equipment here. Gets thirsty work when you're talking flannel juice and gibberish. Louisville, Kentucky, Indianapolis, Detroit, Milwaukee, Madison, Green Bay. Where will we go? So we're using Google Maps to find a place. Instead of throwing a dart at the dartboard, let's phone Kansas. Super Bowl, Kansas. Kansas. Let's see. Right. Oh, right. Why does that keep coming back up? Right. The technology here. This computer. Right. Is that coming on the back? And I've still to check it when I finish. That click. Well done. What time am I doing so that I can go back and check it later? 1:52, just before it. Right. Click. Right. I've come up with an idea, but before that, we're into Kansas. Right. It's fine. Mike Kelly's West Sider. Gales Public House and Sports. Let's go for this. Let's try the Gales. Sons of the Gale. Better not get me singing here. Right, can I get that number up? How's it not coming up? Where's your number? Show me your number, will you, please? Nope. O'Dowd's, McFadden's, Fitz's Blarney Stone. The Crack. What's the Crack? There we go. What is the Crack? We got a number for the Crack. Oh my God, where are we going here? Why is it not coming up? It's not showing me. Right. O'Neill's. William Arts 2 O'Neill's. Right, why does it not come up? Right, some more technical issues. The Brick. Fathead's Irish Pub. Right, there we go. We can get the number picked. Why was none of them were showing the number as I was going through it? So here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have a wee dive in. Thankfully this isn't live, so you can jump through the tunes if you don't like it and listen to the talk parts when there, but I need to put them in because we're keeping it going live now. Keeping it going live as I try to perfect my craft again. But here we go, a wee call.
Fatheads.
Fatheads, how you doing?
I'm sorry?
Hi, is that Fatheads?
This is Fatheads.
How fat are the heads there? Are they okay? Are they not too fat? Because we've got 10 Irish, Scottish people that want to come in. Some are a bit fat our end, but is it a big place, is what I'm saying?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. Do you speak Scottish?
No.
I will slow down my English if it makes it a lot easier. My name's Tommy. What was your name, sorry?
Trinity.
Sorry?
My name is Trinity.
Trinity, nice to speak to you, Trinity. Hopefully you're holy, or is that too much to ask, being a Trinity? You probably had that before.
I have.
You have. You are a holy Trinity, because I'm off my nut. I'm a Scotsman out partying just now. I've got about 10 of my friends were Irish. I was just phoning up. I take it this is an Irish bar, yeah?
Yes.
Have you got enough room for 10 mad Irish Scots to come around for a wee party in the next hour or two?
Yes.
What time are you open to, Trinity?
We close at 2.
If we're still there till 2, we'll be calling you an unholy Trinity.
Okay, that's fine.
You've probably had that before. You've been there before many days. But anyway, sorry, you're dealing with a mad Scotsman. My name's Tommy Chucker, the cheeky. Well, we leave you to fill it in. I'm working for the BBC. I'm out doing a reconnaissance mission. That's the British bum cream. I don't know if you heard of the BBC before. It's regardless.
I haven't.
No, but we're a major broadcaster on the UK. We did have Jimmy Savile, but we chased him out. Now I'm back in the replacement in the US of A. I'm doing what Louis Theroux did when he didn't finish off. I'm here to start it on. We're having a party for my uncle. I don't know if you know my auntie Mary McLeod, no?
I do not.
You know her son Donald J. Trump? He's my uncle.
Oh, okay.
And I was looking to do a podcast on the night of the election when my uncle gets voted in November. I wanted to do a podcast on behalf of the BBC. I was just doing a fact find. I'll be around later on to see the place myself. I just want to do some ratings for I can send back to base to the head teachers. But is it a Trump pub or is it a Biden crime family pub, would you say?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
Who are the supporters in your bar? Who are the people that come? Are they Republican or the Democrat voting?
A little bit of everybody, really.
Good, because we wanted to get a good catch-all. So now you're at the top of the tree. You've ticked a few of the boxes. I'll come along with my friends and see if the place is big enough. I take it, are you working there as a manager there, or the person that's available who runs the place, or is it yourself that's the manager or the owner? Trinity.
He's probably around. I can see if he's here, but at the moment, it's just me right now.
Oh, my goodness. Listen, you've given me enough of your time. Trinity, I'll let you go now. What's the name of your manager, and I can phone back another time?
His name is Pat.
Pat, is he Irish, yeah?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's good. Are you Irish yourself, Trinity?
I am not.
Oh, my goodness. At least you're doing work in an Irish bar. You're half Irish now. You're full Irish. Why don't we call you full Irish, Trinity? But listen, if I don't get to speak to you, if one of my mates, Slugger O'Toole, he's drunk as a rule as always, if I don't get along, it's because of old Slugger. Mick McCann's is leader of the ship. But if I don't get there, then vote Donald in the election if you can, yeah? Remember my Uncle Donald, he needs your help to save the planet. Okay? Okay? Speak later, Trinity. Okay. And watch Tucker Carlson about Vladimir. You'll find out the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. God bless. Aikibar. See you soon. She didn't know what the feck I was saying, but here, near the door. Just let it flow like a dafty. The neighbours are banging downstairs saying, "Shut up, you half-wit." Well, they're not yet, so we can carry on. Now, I don't think I played this one. Is that a wee... So, yeah, I did play Major Fascist. So that was the one where it was Mike Graham. I used to phone through Mike Graham of Talk Radio. He used to have his radio station. He first cut his teeth on a radio station, Talk Radio in Edinburgh. I was one of his first callers harassing him. He spoke in a very staccato-like voice, very unsure. I'll give you the number out. Callers 01. That's what he was. A bit more polished at his craft now, but still with some despicable views if anyone knows him. But a nice guy, spent some time in his company. But aren't we all? We're all nice when we want to be. It's the two-faced nice people that you should try and avoid in life. But that's for another podcast and another time. Let's go to Stoney's pub.
Thank you for calling. To ensure the highest level of customer care, this call may be recorded. Please hold while we connect your call.
This call definitely recorded. It's live.
Thank you for calling Cable Dahmer. We are currently closed. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any...
It's not. We don't know it. Right. Now, see, I need to fix my seating. I'm sitting too far forward. I should be more relaxed here. It makes a bit of noise. I'd no want to move. There we go. A bit of longevity at my back, my neck. And sitting here. Nice comfy seat, but I'm not using it to its fullest. Right, sorry for the background. Hopefully you can't hear what time are we at so I can check these background noises for my own check. 2 hours exactly, and the name of the wee man, would you look at it? I just turned it on. Right, Stoney's, they're not there. They're all stoned out their Ronnie Dyler's. Ronnie Dyler was a Celtic manager. Dial, out your dial is a saying, out your dial. So Ronnie Dyler, I do believe he was at the New York Cosmos or whatever. New York Cosmos, New York City. New York Cosmos with Pelly, showing my age. Yes, Erebos. Anybody get his number? Where are you? Come in, brother. Come in. I'd love to talk to anybody in the show. I've got a number here. I'll give it out at a later stage very soon. Meanwhile, political campaign trail for Donald, my Uncle Donald. Oh, the name of the wee man.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
The Biden crime family has cut them off. They don't want me to talk to them. Right, so these calls, I need to get them up and early, right? I'm still sitting here with a creak in my neck. This is not looking good. Right, my seat is not too comfy. I need to do it. So sorry for these little tunages, but yeah, I'm well. Notifications. Nameless. If you've just joined us, you're on there, Nameless. Loving the shows, Tommy. Keep them coming, brother. Assalamu alaikum, Nameless. Nice to meet you. Well, thanks for the feedback already. Well, I'm about to drop a 3-hour Blackie's show. Well, 2 hours so far. Wow. Right. So other platforms. I've registered for Rumble. I think that's my main way eventually to do that. I'm going to have to get that stuff to make the calls go through. So the Mackie, yeah, anyone views on the Mackie, what one should I go for? I'm kind of thinking that one. I don't know. Nameless, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, keep retweeting. Tell 10 to tell 10. Just now, this is on the platform. I've got one at Telegram. I've got other ones, but we're keeping it simple, stupid. KISS. A sales an acronym. Keep it simple, stupid. You've seen how difficult it has been for me to pull something like this off. It should have been live, but you know what? Maybe it is better. It is what it is. We go with the flow. We take it where we take it. Now, you know what? Earlier on there, we were phoning taxi companies. Now, we're 10 to 3 in the morning. I wonder if anyone in... Oh, yeah, right, okay, I've got a couple of IDs here. I was going to take a wee break in the back. Oh, come on, this Skype is doing my box in. Just want to get a number in and it won't let me. Right. Well, I sincerely hope that's not clicking. If it's doing your nut in, it's certainly doing mine in, so it will be coming off when I get the chance. Answers on a postcard if we can take it off. Or a Twitter, forget the postcards. Here is something here. There we go. Now we are talking. Now we are talking. Not that we want their food, but we'll just do a mad wind-up if we can get some dafty here. Right, now we're jumping back to the illegal zionist entity. Let's see what these crackpots have got to say. You can take everything that I'm saying with a pinch of salt. Kosher salt. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, because we were phoning the illegal Zionist entity, but now that one's not any good. Closed, opened, there's one that's opened, is that right? How's this not doing it? What's you doing? Give your number. Right, copy, why is it not taking it? So tell me this, it's going down in Chinatown. As Bobby Brown said to Whitney Houston, what's going down in Chinatown? It didn't really, but I'm just surprised, it's amazing. 972, why is that coming up there? Is that twice? 972, 9752, 94, they're trying to charge me. I can't believe that I can't believe that they try to give me something free. I didn't do it. As soon as I put my money through, no free calls. Just as well, because I've used it already in this one. I think you get 400 minutes for an Ayrton Senna. That's a tenner. The place there, Temple is closed. Right, I was looking for a McDonald's, put in a food order. See if they'll get any halal burgers, put an order in. I mean, how sickening is it? Fuck, oh, for goodness sake. I mean, less than miles up the road, I don't know how many miles, but you can imagine it. I mean, just over a wall, a poxy bastard wall. 1 mile, 5 miles, 10 miles, how many miles is Teled? Who knows? God knows. It's stolen lands, all illegal. These people can sit there and have food, all the best of food, any food, every food. And people in that prison, an open-air concentration death camp. Or sitting there starving to death tonight. Absolute brutal. Well, for me, as I say, I should have done this actually months ago, because I've been suffering like anything. You know, you shouldn't be afraid to admit your mental torture. For me, I've got an amazing life, had an amazing life. I've fought through mental problems in my past, came through them swimmingly. Wasn't swimmingly. I was going up the boat in a Clyde in a banana boat backwards with no paddle. That's how bad it was at times. But you know what? You get through the worst and you get through it. When you've kissed the bottom floor, when you've touched the bottom, and when you're on ground zero, the only way is to go is up, and you build yourself back up piece by piece. And at time after time, you'll get pulled down, and you'll be back to ground zero again, back to meltdown in your head. But then, you know what? You build yourself back up, and you say, I've been down to the ground floor, and I'm going to build myself back up to make myself stronger, to take on the world and be the best version of myself, to have the best life, to help people, to give the love out to the people that live close to you. Having someone very close to me, having Alzheimer's, it's all about living in the moment. Living in that moment and precise. I was on talking to my professor friend, assistant professor from a university in Palestine. He lived in Jenin for a few years. And yeah, it was good. So I go on too many tangents, and I shouldn't really, so keep to my script. But anyway, script. I've not got a script. My script is I've got too much in my mad head, and I've got too much flannel juice and gibberish that I try to impart at the same time. And as one thought floods in, another one goes straight through it. So Alzheimer's, living in the moment, living in the present time. Yeah, I was talking to my friend, my mum phoned, and I had to pick it up straight away because if I phone back in 2 minutes, it wouldn't be there. So you take what's there. But it's a beautiful thing to actually live in the moment, to actually, you know, people who have had near-death experience and come back. It's all about living in that moment. I mean, you're forced to deal with it. Yeah, they say it's sad, but it's a blessed time for me being there for my mum and being able to be round about her and be there. She got a great personality, still a great sense of humour. And still keeping it going, still fighting it away. Proud of you, Mammy, proud of you. I remember the time when I did the call to Craig White and I ran upstairs in the front page of the newspaper. I did the call, the huddle board had it and they were going to publicise it, and I had to get another call in, but they couldn't publicise it because it was live, and that's where I found my loophole. They said, we can't publicise it because it's a recorded call. I said, was that right? I'll do a live show. And on a live show, and one to a good friend, Sue White from the huddle board, my transvestite good friend who was there thick and thin when I did it, transvestite Sue White, God bless you and I love you, Sue, wherever you are, my pal from the huddle board, you were there that call that day. If you're there, Sue White, please get in touch, I'd love to speak to you. God bless you. Yeah, so on that day, a handful of people, and one of them was journalists in various newspapers, and that night it was in the news. Buying over, and I ran upstairs and said, Mammy, I'm buying over the Rangers. She said, what do you mean you're buying them over? I'm like, look, I'm in the bloody paper, it's official. We're taking them over. I'm pals with Craig White and I'm buying them. The good old days. Sorry for reminiscing, but since I'm back doing my old stomping ground, these memories get buried away and they get pulled out the head. There we go, who would dial here? Look at that. Arcaf and Rochdale Boulevard. Arcaf opens at 7. Chame, Lebanon. Coffee shops. Shinbucks. These are lands have been stolen. Right. I've got another idea what I'm going to do. I need to fix this. I try to fix my seat there. Don't hear any noise in the background. Try to get this stabilised. I will get it all set up a lot better. Thanks for bearing with me. So I've put all these calls to help. I'm out here to help George, but I can only do so much. George can only do so much on his side. So I was hoping to add a telemarketing campaign, which I've done many times before. I did this in the Scottish national referendum. Thankfully, I was on the losing side that day because my opinions changed. I took the opinion at the time that was based on my mother and my daughter going for that. I seen the fallacy at the start, that it was just going to be a division, a smoke screen to get the people in the land confused and deluded by, oh, here's something here. It was never going to happen. It never will happen. If it ever was going to happen, it should have happened 50 years ago. But it was never going to happen then. It was never going to happen 10 years ago. It was never going to happen. And it's never going to happen in another 10 to 50 years. And that's the truth, Ruth. So what's the point of talking about it? And that's my point. End of. Close book. Goodbye. Right. Irish independence in 10 years. That is the way forward. That is a concentration for that. God willing, I'll be there to campaign for it at the time. We'll phone a Billy in the Boyne. A Billy in the Boyne to say, you've lost your country, you doughball. I need to do that in a night with Celtic. I'll beat the Rangers. See, I'm going back. I need to stop going on about my stuff there in the past because a lot of the stuff there, I lost a lot of the stuff that was recorded on file. A lot of my accounts, I lost my Twitter because of Nicola Sturgeon trying to cancel Christmas. I sent a heated reply back, and that was Twitter gone. Hey ho. So I have opened another one, smaller one. Wasn't too bothered about it at the time. Didn't go far with it. I was toying with the idea a few years ago to get things off the ground. Never got round to it. So this is all for Georgie boy. We can do it. We can get him into Parliament. Whatever you can do through my conduit is going to help him. Then join forces. Join forces. What's this? Open 24 hours. IDF 52nd Battle Memorial. I've not got a number for that. Right, it's causing me a creak in the neck here. Drone strike kills 3 in Baghdad. Polls open in Pakistan. Elections in Pakistan. Let's see what we've got here. We join in for a news briefing. Al Jazeera. In fact, I'm going to turn this computer up. Let's get the old press TV. Let's get the old one here.
Says that fighting in Gaza will not end until
So it's 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK, that's 10 o'clock in New York.
His comments come after Hamas put forward
7 o'clock in Dubai, and the unfree states of Palestine that should be free. I think it's about 3 hours ahead. There we go.
Blinken also says that there is still room for an agreement to end the fight.
Away and checked, away you go. Yeah, legitimate. Just drives you crazy, you know what I mean? You listen to these people there. And, I mean, George's show, I don't know if you all agree as well. For me, it's a breath of fresh air. I would love to phone in, and I do love phoning in, but then I love even more just listening in. I find that when I phone in, I'm like, I'm taking away somebody else who's got a better point of view that can come on with more sense, just a different point of view to hear. I don't know. I just enjoy for anywhere. I mean, you can just be sitting there, and one night it could be for anywhere, and that is, and these times it's miraculous. It's a joy to behold, and it's, well, as I said 10 minutes earlier, talking about mental health problems. Yeah, I've been feeling good for a long time, a good few years since I hit my lowest bottom. I've spoke about it before, and I will do podcasts on that separately, and I will do them on YouTube. But just seeing it all in the last 4 months, the 4-month anniversary, Goodness me. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to compose myself here. I'm going to try and get another number. I need to fix this chair. I need to get it composed. Just got my mic set up here on my PC screen, so I did get a desk, but I didn't get it put up today. Another desk I wanted to add. I've got something on this table here. I've got three. I'm going to have 3 tables around me. Just need to do a wee bit more jiggery pokery in my studio. Should be up to top grade. Right, I need to compose myself. I've got too many screens, too many things to try to open it up. And there's Press TV. Let's see what they're saying.
In Gaza have made life much harder for its people. The Palestinian Red Crescent Society said the paramedic has been killed and several injured after Israeli forces opened fire on them in Gaza City. Action Aid, an NGO based out of South Africa, says depletion of medical supplies has taken Gaza's hospitals to the brink of collapse. The NGO added 10,000 cancer patients in Gaza do not have access to medicine or treatment. Regime's aggression against Gaza has so far claimed the lives of over 27,700 Palestinians and has left over 67,000 others injured. In shelling, let's take a listen to some.
Right, sorry for the poor sound quality. That's my speaker on that. Turn it off here. I was just looking through, just hoping to find something here. I've not got too much else on here that I have downloaded, because I did do a few, but it's on my other computer here. I wonder where the download part is on here. Right. Peaking the neck time, right. Right, well, I'm conscious I'm talking a lot of even more flannel juice and gibberish. I'm conscious of that. And I'm going to drop this. So that one I dropped 3 hours ago. So I'm going to drop this one when it's done. So far we're up to about a couple of hours. Oh my goodness, I can do actually 5 hours on this. I can do it to anything. I thought there was a stop on it, but I forgot. I upgraded to the full one with 5 hours and it still won't let me do it live. Hey ho, magic go. Right, so Nameless, thank you. Mo Lucas, James Year, Mick Bonini, Dr. Robin Hensman, Dean, Comrade Balloon, Silver's Ghost, Tom Brown, Salim Rafiq, my brother Tariq Yusuf, Jai, Tony X, many others than that, many others. Feisty Flip Flop, mentioned all these ones earlier on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you again. Hold on. Trending, Putin, Tucker Carlson. When is it dropped? Well, there we go. There's your dinner. Here we go. Watch first at tuckercarlson.com. He's not got it behind a paywall. It goes live 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 11 in the UK. Come on. Come on, Tucker. Come on. And you know what? I played earlier on, but I'm playing it again. Tucker Carlson, you are the man. I'm trying to find another tune there. Where did it go? The Preacher's Speech. I've got a call, 606. Did I do this myself? Was this? Hold on. You want to hear a wee football call? I said I'm going to do it, but you know what? Fill in the airtime and I'll get time to keep me going while I'm on this wee vibe. Let's see. I did a call to 606. Is the quality good? Yeah, this was a call I made.
Pochettino, evening.
No, that's not that one. So I'm further down the line here. How do I get it further? Right, Auto DJ, where are we? How are we in? Oh, come on, you. No, we can't do it.
Well, I sort of do. I want to talk about Scottish football as well, if you don't mind.
Of course, mate. Of course, the floor is yours. Go for it.
Yeah, and congratulations to Man City, the best team I think you've ever seen. That's coming from a Chelsea fan.
Oh, this guy's a Chelsea, Leeds, Man United, Chelsea, Linfield, Rangers fan. Right, I don't know how to fast forward it to spare you the effects of that half-wit. And it's not like, is it limited for? That can right click, it's not letting me off on it. Right, it used to become up different tracks. Let's see if we can add it. Ah, yeah, I can add it here now. Ah. Now, earlier on it wasn't letting me do it, now it is. Now we're into it, so we've got that. So we can search it through. Bear with me.
To compete in European competition. I mean, there are so many England.
As I say, it's not much interest in it because it's poor. To be honest, and you know the only reason Scottish football is good is a religious thing.
And then the first and second goal.
Oh, there we go. He was just a
Celtic fan in Glasgow. I won't say congratulations again, but are you congratulations?
I apologise for this, but you can cut it.
Celtic fan in Glasgow. I won't say congratulations again, but are you there?
I'm here. Congratulations again.
Here he is. How
are you? Yes, before we go on, the disingenuous Linfield Rangers Chelsea fan, he spit the dummy out all over the pram there. Hopefully he's trying not too much into his Guinness tonight. Now, can I just point out that when Ben Johnson he got stripped of his gold medal, when Lance Armstrong got stripped of his titles, Rangers, his old club, who's equally claiming they won 55, but they should have been stripped of titles. The only reason why
Let's talk. Don't be disingenuous yourself. Let's talk about Ange Postecoglou. Yeah.
Beautiful, brilliant. So, I mean, the Celtic team that played today wasn't the best game, and the third goal went in. It was a better cheer than the first and second goal. We made a game of it by allowing Inverness back the last few minutes. But the celebration of the Big Ange, why would they want to leave us? He gets us, he knows us, he loves us, he can see how much we love him and appreciate him. Spurs are always going to be a club in crisis. If he wants to go to them in a couple of years, fine. But I think he can really stamp his name all over Celtic in the next 2 to 3 years by doing something really special in Europe, because he's got that bit about him. And Celtic with the fans, Celtic Park, they can take on anybody given a game of it. And to speak, as I say, well, the disingenuous fan there from West London, I think he said he was from. The Scottish League is more than religious stuff. You're not a great manager was a Protestant Scot. We don't care about that at Celtic. All we care about is how good you are as a player, as a manager, and the fans. The fans were tremendous today. Big Ange, tremendous as always. God bless him. God bless the support. God bless the players that have done it all. God bless you, Chrissy. There should be a medal for you, because the way you get stuck into them all the time, you deserve every bit of the success. You're a great legend. Chelsea, they didn't deserve you.
Now this is turning into a loving Tom. Come on, Tom.
He's the best. Big Chrissy boy is the best. The foil he was for Big Henry boy. Henry would have been nothing without Big Chrissy beside him. He made him the player he was, because prior to that, Henry was just starting. Chrissy boy, he's a man. The way he kicks in and speaks against, and the Scottish media here is very biased, and we salute Big Chrissy, because we need people like him to stand up and say what it is. Celtic are the best. Celtic are the champions. We won more trophies. We won the big cup. And Ian Tom, whatever he was.
Tom, you should see his face right now, because if Robbie was in the chair, Robbie would have binged you off about 2 minutes ago.
Can we put that clip out on social?
No way. Last call of the night on 6.
It's out there now, Chrissy boys. Take its time. That was in the night. How wrong did I get it? Ange Postecoglou left. I hope he goes to Liverpool now. What's your thoughts on it? Has Big Ange gone to Liverpool? Come on. Dump on those North Londoners. Dump on them big time. Right? So I do apologise for that. Right, so we played. No. Right, here we go. Here's a wee Irish ditty as well. So say fast forward it. Tells you the times on there. Now let me go and do a wee bit of prep. Earlier on it was cold. Put the heating on for a wee bit. Forgot to take it off. I was talking that much flannel juice and gibberish. It heats you up. But anyway, here's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. Play it for anybody who loves Bull of Oak.
As the sun was setting o'er the bright May meadows of Shelby, a rebel hand set the heather blazing and brought the neighbors from far and near. Then Father Murphy from old Kilcormac spurred up the rocks with the warning cry. Arm, he cried, for I've come to lead you for Ireland's freedom. We'll fight and die. He led the sun against the coming soldiers, the cowardly young men we put to flight. It was the Harrow, the boys of Wexford showed Bucky's regiment how men could fight. Look out for hirelings, King George of England, search every country where for Father Murphy from the county Wexford sweeps o'er the land like a mighty wave. O'er the pleasant sleigh, our heroes vainly stood back to back, and the oars that took Father Murphy, and they burnt his body upon the rack. God grant you glory, brave Father Murphy, and open heaven to all your men, for the cause that called you may call tomorrow in another fight for the green again.
Right, the Bull of Oak by the Dubliners. Lovely. Right, so So this is how we roll. So it's up to you to help fill me in with numbers that I can dial. And also, as I said, the shows to keep my backside covered, doing these shows. But since I've got no assistant beside me, since I'm running it on a few screens in front of me here, then the more professional show that we'll get better as we go along. As I say, I'll put out a headline show, but during the week at different times, I will be doing these cover your backside operations. These covert cover your backside operations are necessary so as that no comebacks can be done, because I'm just an amateur satirist trying to turn professional. How professional? Well, we'll see. But trying to be anyway. Looking at all your followers here, thank you for everyone who's followed us. Any tunes that you wanted playing? So the way I do it, because I've got nobody to back me up, then if I need to take a wee break, go for a Jimmy Riddle, get a wee drink, stretch the old legs, uncreak my neck, then I have to play a few wee tunes. If you've got your own tunes, if there's any budding musicians, please send them in to me just now. We've only got that there. I'll set an email up for the show. And seriously, I would like to get people together, even on Zoom, to build a coalition of the willing, to come up with ideas, brainstorm ideas. If we have to go on a Zoom call, I don't know how many people we could get, 10, 20, 30, whoever could come along. 5, 10 people even would be even brilliant, just to throw ideas about where we could take it, what we could do, ways to help build something for George here. As I say, we've only got 3 weeks, so we're in a limited time period. If we can get him into Parliament, we've done something good, I think. I think it's a noble cause. I think he's a noble person. At certain times in the past, when he was a politician, certain things I didn't agree with him. That's allowed in politics. It's not like The Apprentice or Celebrity go eat a lot of shect. Whatever the programmes are. You don't have to be liked. He's a politician. He's there to do some good. If he can do something good, if he says what he says, if he can do something, if he speaks the truth, if he stands for the oppressed, if he stands for Palestine, that he's done a track record for decades, been there, spoke to the people. If you heard the people in the Middle East, how much they love him. They love the guy for what he's done. That time when he went to the Senate hearing, oh my goodness. Superb. And we need them in the Houses of Parliament right now. But then, on the other side of it, the serious message that was sent out. He's got his own show, he's got his own stuff out there that's gaining traction day by day, and help his show as well. Tell 10 to tell 10, retweet to retweet, whatever platform you're on. He's got a good following there, good people all over the place. And so if I want to use good people, like what my plan of action is, help me fill it. This last few shows tonight has just been about testing it out, getting it fully operational, getting the battleship, boats, the brother of all talk shows, from the Sea of Galilee to the hills of Kerry and the streets of Friederi and Jenin and hopefully Gaza soon. Right, so I think I've ran out a lot of tunes. I can't add anything else in there. That interlude, I thought it was... That's on the hard drive. I never sent it over. That's what I was going to play for the Bold Tucker. Right, so earlier on, I fixed my seat. I still not fixed it properly. Still all over the place, still uncomfortable. Right, I'm doing up to 3 hours, right? So we can do long... sorry for the noise there. Sorry if you can hear that. 2 hours 35. Time mark that with the one earlier on. So you can hear the background noise. Right. Thank you for listening if you're still there. But now I'm playing this for Tucker, and I'm going to get the dialer on for the last 20 minutes to finish it off. Change of tack, we're going elsewhere, but let me fill the airs while I go and get this.
What Malcolm X said when he got silenced by Elijah Muhammad was in fact true. America's chickens are coming home to roost. We took this country by terror away from the Sioux, the Apache, the Arawak, the Comanche, the Arapaho, the Navajo. Terrorism. We took Africans from their country to build our way of ease and kept them enslaved and living in fear. Terrorism. We bombed Grenada and killed innocent civilians, babies, non-military personnel. We bombed the black civilian community of Panama with stealth bombers and killed unarmed teenagers and toddlers, pregnant mothers and heartbreaking fathers. We bombed Gaddafi's home and killed his child. Blessed are they who bash your children's head against a rock. We bombed Iraq. We killed unarmed civilians trying to make a living. We bombed a plant in Sudan to pay back for the attack on our embassy. Killed hundreds of hard-working people, mothers and fathers who left home to go that day, not knowing that they never get back home. We bombed Hiroshima. We bombed Nagasaki. And we knew far more than the thousands in New York and the Pentagon. And we never batted an eye. Kids playing in the playground, mothers picking up children after school, civilians, not soldiers, people just trying to make it day by day. We have supported state terrorism against the Palestinians and black South Africans, and now we are indignant. Come on, because the stuff we have done overseas and now brought back into our own front yards. America's chickens coming home to roost. Violence begets violence. Hatred begets hatred. And terrorism begets terrorism.
Right. So, let's try this one.
Thank you for calling Globe Taxis.
Taxis.
Hi, is that Globe Taxis?
It is, yeah.
How you doing, my friend? My name's Tommy in Glasgow. Famous taxi driver in Glasgow of ill repute.
Yes, Tommy.
I was thinking of coming down to Rochdale to get a badge and work. I can't be bothered with the Scots. The problem with Scotland is full of too many Scots, and I'm thinking of coming to Rochdale. What's the chances of getting a badge and a card working for your company, my friend? The feck? How can you be so ignorant? Yes, Tommy. Town taxis. The thing with taxi companies, they're all intermingled. They've got the same numbers, different names. Not the same guy. What happened there?
Town Taxis.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, is that Town Taxis, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Are you the same as Globe Taxis, or are you a different one?
What did it say on it?
I said, is Globe and Town, are these two separate companies, yeah?
Yeah, two separate companies.
Right, what's the best company to work for, my friend? I'm in the area, I've moved down from Glasgow, and I've been taxi driving. I was thinking of being a taxi driver in Rochdale. Do you recommend it?
Yeah, decent.
Good money, aye?
Oh.
Was that?
Very good.
Good?
Very good.
No problem at all.
Good monies.
Good monies. Right, no problem. I'll look into that. But on the sideline, I also do podcasts. I work here in Glasgow, working for the Glasgow Radio Online. Now, one of our good brothers, George Galloway, is standing in the by-election in Rochdale. I don't know, do you know anything about it? Or Mr. Galloway, have you heard of him, what he's doing?
No, I don't know nothing about that, to be honest.
Well, there's a by-election on the 29th of February this month, 3 weeks today. And George Galloway... George Galloway, you've heard of George Galloway, haven't you?
No, I don't know nothing about that, mate, to be honest with you.
George Galloway, there's an election. If you know anything about the politics, George Galloway is a righteous brother, stood before, he represents good people, he stands up for Palestine, and he's going to be the MP, potential MP in Rochdale. And I'm calling the support for him. But also, now that I'm going to be...
So where have you moved on from? Glasgow?
Yeah, mate, yeah. Can you understand me clearly?
And where do you live now?
Well, I'm moving down to help George. I'm living in a hotel now. I'm here for the next 3 weeks, helping him out doing a campaign. But
right, okay.
But since George is going to be living down here as his MP, I'm thinking,
Right.
you know what? If it's good enough for the Bull George, I might become a taxi driver in Rochdale. You never know. I'm getting sick of Glasgow, full of too many Scots. As
Yeah.
I say.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right, man. It's decent. It's, you know. Yeah. So it's all good, don't worry.
Right, yeah, it's good.
If you want
Well, listen, my friend. How big a company? How many? Sorry, my name's Tommy. What was your name, bro?
Sorry?
What was your name? Sorry.
1 second. Still on the phone, yeah? I'm going to transfer you to my colleague. I've got a call coming through, yeah? 1 second.
Sorry.
Guys, Valden.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
How you doing? My name's Tommy Glasgow, representing the British Brum Cream BBC Unofficial Party. I'm phoning regarding a press campaign, a political campaign, where George Galloway's standing for a potential MP in Rochdale. It was just to see if you can help provide the official taxi service for my company while I'm down here for the next 3 weeks. That was the first port of call. The second port of call, since I'm here as an election canvasser, is Just Vote George. George Galloway. Have you heard of him, the politician, my friend?
I haven't. I'm not very political, I'm afraid.
Well, there's a by-election coming up, and he stands for the Palestinians. He stands for good people and about making the country a lot better. If you look into it, it's in 3 weeks today. But as for your taxi, going back, sorry if I go on to that one. Do you provide 6-seaters or 7-seaters, and are you able to accommodate maybe 2 or 3 at any one time?
Yeah, of course we can.
You're a big enough company, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Yeah, no problem. So
we're 400 fleet strong.
Ah, good, mate, good. Because I know what it's like. I've worked in Glasgow in the taxi trade. Sometimes you go to a company that's got 50, 60 taxis, and maybe 10 are out at any one time, and if you get one people carrier, so I know what it's like. So, no, it was just, I've got a big party, a load of people, so I was just finding out. Now, see your drivers. Now, I don't. Are you political at all, brother? I mean, are you minded in that way at all, or you don't really go into it? Or?
No, I'm personally not. No, I've never been into it personally.
Because I know a lot of drivers are, and it was to try and get the message out to help Brother George to come in, because, as I say, he stands for a good cause, and he stands try to get better justice. I mean, you must have seen the stuff that's going on in Palestine just now with the war, don't you, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah,
it's disgusting, isn't it? Absolutely disgusting.
It is.
So if you look at George Galloway, if you try and look out, see the platform he's standing on, brother, and the way I look at it, some people don't like him, other people love him, some people hate him, but it's not about that. It's about saving people's lives. He's been an MP before, he wants to get into Parliament again, and he's going to stand there in a campaign to help speak out for the people who are being oppressed. I mean, there's injustices happening in this country. I mean, I bet you could tell me a good few injustices in Rochdale, brother. Coincidentally, do they have a scheme going round the roads? Because it's doing my head in Glasgow. It's called the low emission zone. Do they have that in Rochdale, by the way?
No, that's not come into play here.
I bet it's
I don't
coming.
think there's any plans. I've not heard any plans. Nothing's come into play as yet.
I bet they must have. They got it in Manchester. I'm pretty sure they've got it down there, maybe.
No, they haven't actually.
No.
They haven't got that in Manchester either at the moment. I think that Andy Burnham is trying to prevent that from happening, but I think it is in the pipeline.
I know you shouldn't ever ask anybody what they vote. I mean, do you vote? I was going to ask you what do you vote, but do you vote at all, my friend, my brother? Or
I've not voted for a long, long time, personally.
Listen, I'm asking you to vote, and I don't vote for anybody myself. Do you know why? Because nobody has got a name good enough for me to vote on. I've never had anybody stand as an MP like George Galloway. I'm just starting my political campaign on behalf of that good brother. He's got a show that's on YouTube. You can go on YouTube. It's called Moats. You can watch him on YouTube. He's got his stuff there. But as I say, he's standing for the oppressed people, and he's standing for the people. And the way it's going, Tucker Carlson, he's doing an interview with Vladimir Putin. If the people of the world do not wake up and change the system that we've got, there's going to be a giant mushroom cloud. It's going to be up there, and we're going to be sitting there going, why did I not try? Well, we're not going to be saying anything then, but then it's too late. But you know what I'm saying, brother? The world is at a precipice, and we need an MP, and you're in a privileged position, living in Rochdale, that can help influence and change history for the better for Britain. I'll leave it with you, brother, anyway. I'm sorry to take your time. You take care, yeah?
Yeah, okay, mate, thank you.
George Galloway, pass it on to your drivers.
I will do, mate,
You
no
take
problem.
care. God bless.
You too.
Right. And also, I'm just getting my political speech up and rehashed here as well, so more to come on that front. So, voters of Rochdale who are humming and hawing, how can we get a hold of their numbers? People who are 50-50, how can we get a hold to talk to them? How can we get different people that can be influenced, who've got a political viewpoint, who are daft enough to vote for Labour? You know? Who is daft enough to vote for a dafties? Right, so I tried a Starbucks, I tried a McDonald's in the stolen city of Tel Aviv. Haifa. What time have we got here? Hold on, I'm just going to open another page. You know, I'm back more comfortable in my seat here now. I could do another 3 hours, but I won't. Going to try and have an early night at 3 in the morning. And so it's 5:36. Right, so there's a company here. I've got to ask for a coffee, see if we can get a couple of coffees delivered. Buy a coffee, as they say. See if we can get any fresh supplies sent. See if we can shame a Zionist. Shame a Zionist time. If you not got a heart, can you not go and campaign against your illegal military junta from what they're doing? Dial had, here we go, right, we're changing it, it's picked up, it's covered by subscription. Right, number is invalid, they're shut down. Right, let's try this one. I've pulled up another number here. Let's try and take it on a different slant. Let's get a wee bit more serious here and see what we can get. Who knows? Say your prayers here with this one.
משטרת ישראל, תחנת אשקלון, שלום. לרשותכם מערכת לניתוב שיחות. לתשומת לבכם, למקרה חירום, יש לנתק ולחייג 100.
English, please.
בנושא מידע, יש לנתק ולחייג 110.
English, I forgot my Hebrew.
בכל שלב לחזור לתפריט הראשי על ידי הקשת כוכבית. ליומן התחנה, הקש 0 או המתן. ללשכת מפקד התחנה, הקש 1. למרכז שירות לאזרח, הקש 2. לרכז החקירות, הקש 3. לרכז האגם, הקש 4. לרישום מוצגים, הקש 5. למשרד הנוער, הקש 6.
יומן אשקלון.
Hello, Ashkelon, Ken? Hello, can you hear me?
כן, מי זה?
Can you speak Scottish or English?
No.
You speak English, yeah?
No.
You speak good English. Why are you saying that? My name's...
משטרת ישראל, תחנת אשקלון, שלום. משטרת ישראל, תחנת אשקלון, שלום.
Right. Hello? Right, that beeping sound does my thrupney bits in. That's two bob bits.
משטרת ישראל, תחנת אשקלון,
That's your
שלום.
Chebs. That's your Mutton and Jeffs. That's your Babylons. Or as my Waynes used to call them, we're feeding boobies. Right, Ken, we're not getting any Kens here.
משטרת ישראל, תחנת אשקלון, שלום.
Ken.
Ken, yeah, it's Tommy, no Ken. Can you send a taxi, please? And can you send some supplies to Gaza? I'm in Beit Hanun. I was wanting a taxi and I was wanting some food sent in. I've got 1.6 million.
בעברית או שאני מנתקת, אדוני?
Whereabouts are you based? Can you tell the people to stop doing the bombing?
בעברית. Hebrew.
Hebrew? Can you tell the people who are bombing Gaza to stop? I'm phoning to speak to Benjamin. What's he? Oh, he's Hitler. Benjamin Natin Hitler. Can you tell him to stop doing the bombing, please, sister? I'm a Jewish Palestinian. And I am going crazy watching us. Can you give me Benny's number? Can you send some aid? Hello? Or are you one of them? One of the silent types? And get them all the time on GTA. He doesn't talk either. I'll let you go. Free Palestine. Send supplies. I know you're there, sister. Do you speak Hebrew? I just know Scottish Hebrew.
You finish?
No, I'm just starting. Free Palestine.
Goodbye, לא להתקשר לפה.
Yeah, Ken. You knew everything I was saying. Are you finished? No, I'm not finished. I'm rushing. Brushing out my nut now. Charles out my tits now. I've spoke to you, you fucking bitch. Zionist bitch. Fucking Polish scum. Oh my goodness me. Am I going live? Oh no, I'm not. Can I edit this? Oh yes, I can. Oh, can I edit? Oh, can I chooky? Because I'm hopeless. Oh my goodness. Right, so we need to calm down to a riot. We need to mainline ourselves into a chai latte. I need to hang upside down like a bat and calm down. Calm down. Yeah, I think that was the Ashkelon police. Are you finished? No, I am Russian. And I'm watching Vladimir tonight. Yes, we are. Right. Where are we taking it? We're taking it to the 3-hour mark. Is there anyone else I could phone? I phone a doctor, phone a nurse. You being in tune to a crackpot, phoning I don't know who or where or what. It's all blended in. It's a 3-hour show, back to the old podcasting. I've had it on my mind for a long time, for a few years. I was going to join the fray for the Donald Trump. So yeah, in all seriousness, to recap any of the madness, if anybody's still listening, I've laid out my plans. I've laid out my weaknesses. Hopefully you can see one or two strengths. I'm a persistent bastard. I'm dogged. I love Brother George, what he does and what he's doing. So I'm there to show him this support. Anything good I've said is for God, anything bad is for me, and I apologise for any offence I've caused. I'm an amateur satirist. I'm out here for the fun. I'm here to put the fun in fundamentalism. My old catchphrase was the caliphate from the Gallagate. The caliphate from the Gallagate has returned. I did that at the time in a way when it was the ISIS and they were calling it their caliphate, and I was calling them out at their time. If those illegal Zionist entities can rock up somewhere and call themselves a caliphate, we've been there before. We've seen those shenanigans before. People who read history know history. Let's see about the Islamic Caliphate that was destroyed 100 years ago, 1924, Kemal Ataturk. And it was prophesied by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when his companions asked him, when will the end days come? He says the end days will come when the land that lies half in the sea and the land, when it will fall to 70,000 crypto Muslims, and they would say, Ashhadu Allah, ilaha illallah, Ashhadu Allah, Muhammad Rasulullah, thrice, and on the thrice it would fall, and they would acquire the booty within. He prophesied those 70,000 came from Sardinia, Salonika, that region. The coup d'etat that happened against the caliphate. For 100 years the Dajjalic rule was prophesied. The Dajjal is amongst us, his system of oppression, the system of evil oppression that is upon the world. It's now or never, people. It is now or never to make a stand in a peaceful way. We're not under attack yet by guns, by bullets, by rockets. But the way it's going, we will be. I'm armouring up, armed up to the teeth here with my mic, and I'm a keyboard warrior once again, and I'm a phone warrior. So for the next 3 weeks, my agenda's out there. Hopefully I've not bored anybody to tears. Anybody that's joined me, you've joined me for a reason. If you love what I've done, or heard what I've said in the past, hopefully you'll love what I've done here tonight. Hopefully it's not been too bad in your ears. Let me know the sound quality. I will try to improve it. I'm looking for your help and your guidance. And we're going to help George get into this. What an achievement it would be. 3 weeks and a day, we'd find out the results. Oh my goodness. I was going to say what a party, but it's not even about the party. How can anybody party? How can anybody party when what is happening in the world just now? Anyway, finishing on a happy, upbeat note, it's been a pleasure. It's been a joy talking through this mic like a dafty. And God bless everybody out there. And contacts, names, assistance in any way, Zoom calls, a wee think group. If anybody's got talents to bring, I want to speak to you. I want to contact you. Let's take this forward. God bless you all. God bless George Galloway. God bless the Moats. This boat team has got 10 seconds to go. And we're departing, sailing on the 7 seas, down the Sea of Galilee, free Palestine, back soon.